as someone who always strived to be better for those around him. My favorite quote is Romans chapter 5, verses 3 through 5. Not only so, but we also glory in our sufferings, because we know that suffering produces perseverance, perseverance, character, and character, hope.
Ollie is escorted by Camden Hance. Camden is the son of Beth and Chad Hance. Camden plays quarterback and defensive back. Gracie Webster.
Hi, my name is Gracie Webster. I am the daughter of Robin Jones and Jay Webster. I am the granddaughter of Junior and Yolanda Blakesley, Walter and Lynell Webster, and Gayla Cable. I am a member of Partners Club, Beta Club, FCA, and Student Council. I am also a member of the basketball team, and I am a student trainer for the football team. I have had the honor of being student body secretary and receiving National and Oklahoma Honor Society. After graduation, I plan on attending the University of Oklahoma to become a radiologist. As I reflect back on my years at Cash, my favorite memory is getting to be on the sidelines for every football game. My biggest influence is my mom. She inspires me to be better every day. She puts me and my needs before herself, and I'm grateful for her always. My favorite quote has been, "Let all that you do be done in love," 1 Corinthians 16:15.
Gracie is escorted by Remington Epperson. Remington is the son of Amy Waller and Ethan Epperson. He's an offensive and defensive lineman. It has been a long-standing tradition to make sure we inspire and involve younger generations to strive towards excellence. That's why every year we invite kindergarten attendants to join us in the coronation of our homecoming queen. Brinley McClung is a kindergartner in Mrs. Fletcher's Far Out Friends class. She is the daughter of Jessica McClung and Grady McClung. Brinley's favorite thing to do at school is play outside. Her favorite lunchroom food is the chicken patty. When Brinley grows up, she would like to make a lot of great friends. Xander Montgomery is a kindergarten student in Mrs. Young's youngsters class. He is the son of Erica and Brian Montgomery. Xander's favorite thing to do at school is play at Centers. His favorite lunchroom food is the ever-popular chicken patty. When Xander grows up, he would like to be a policeman. Another tradition is for our reigning homecoming queen to crown our new queen. Unfortunately, Caroline McDonald could not be here this evening. Tonight, we are privileged to have Cash alum Miss J.C. Smith, homecoming queen 2013, here to crown this year's queen. And the Cash High School 2024 homecoming queen, as decided by our student body, is Amadat Olakinola. Congratulations to all of our candidates and their escorts. And good luck to our football team as they beat the Boomers. It's a great day to be a Boomer.
still good, but oh man, that's kids. How come I can't hear you?
is a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Cash Bulldog Football. We're live here tonight at the Doghouse here at Cash at Ulrich Stadium, where the Cash Bulldogs will take on the Woodward Boomers. It's a pretty warm evening for October here in Cash, and the boys are out there warming up and looking pretty good. I think we're going to be pretty good tonight. I'm here with Mike Sweat.
How you doing, Arthur?
Oh, good.
I agree with you. Boys looking good tonight.
Yeah, got a little bit of an echo here trying to figure that out, folks. Apologize. But I think after last week, we went to Elgin, had a little bit of, played great in the first half. Went to Elk City, and had a little bit of a hiccup in the second half. But the first half, we played pretty good. We're right there in it. I think, it's definitely something we can build on coming into tonight's game.
Well, if you look back over, I know we're 0-4 right now, but if you look back over the first 4 games, and I'm just going to throw that Sulphur game right out because that's an aberration. Halftime, we have a lead with Duncan. Altus, we have a lead going into the fourth quarter. And last week in Elk City, we were a 2-point game, 21-23 at half. I think all this points to a team that's trending in the right direction, ready to have a breakout game. They're getting more and more consistent. They're learning how to handle adversity, learning how to hold and to get and to hold a lead. This all comes down to being able to put things together for 4 quarters. That's something that Coach Abbott is constantly emphasizing, is that we have to have a complete, consistent 4-quarter effort. Right now we've had glimpses in a quarter. We've had a quarter and a half. We've even had, almost a full half of good football. But we got to put it together. We got to limit our physical errors and then limit our mental breakdowns.
I couldn't agree more. We got, you mentioned the Duncan game, the first game. The defense played really good that first half too. Exception of 6 seconds left in the half. Just a little breakdown. And I think all those games are just something that we can build on going into this game, as you said. We've been in every game. We're not even going to talk about the Sulphur game because that is probably one of the best teams in the state. Line them up, against almost anybody, So, that's a tough match for anyone. I think coming into tonight's game, speaking of tonight, they had homecoming. They just got done with some of those festivities, and sometimes that could be tough. I think the best thing we got coming back, we're going to have Hance back there at quarterback. Again, the first week he looked pretty good as far as week 1. I'm talking about against Duncan. Then he's off for 2 weeks and comes back in. So basically it's like week 1 again against Elk City. And that's you can see that little bit of rust a little bit. And I think coming in to tonight he's going to have that knocked off. He's going to be ready to go. I think a lot of confidence in him. I just seen him down on the field a while ago. I think he's got a lot of confidence coming into tonight.
I think we both noticed a big difference having Christian Bennett back and Paulus Cash back. The defense played excellent from, maybe 2 or 3 minutes in, maybe 4 minutes into the second quarter through the majority of the rest of the game. The defensive line, the front seven played great last week in Elk City. We're getting lots of penetration. We're making tackles in the backfield, disrupting the quarterback, getting him off his rhythm. So the front seven on defense played really, really well. What we talked about earlier, what's this mean for tonight? Well, start to finish, we have to stay locked in. We can't have prolonged periods of substandard play, mental breakdowns, physical breakdowns, and allow those things to multiply on themselves. We know, we're going to have a play or two where things don't go like we want them to, but we can't let those things compound and just keep growing without, putting a stop to them. Take advantage of our opportunities. That's something you and I talk about all the time. You get an opportunity. We had an onside kick last week, and we failed to capitalize on it. We got to capitalize on our opportunities, build on those things, put those things, in the advantage column for us. And all those lessons that we've talked about, is one of my favorite sayings, is learning is a process. It takes time. Well, there's a point in time where you got to take that knowledge that you're getting from those lessons, and you got to put it into practice and start correcting those errors and start winning some of those close ball games.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. That there's so much that going into tonight. I know that the focus for Coach Thompson is definitely just trying to make sure that the boys stay focused and ready for this week because it's a big game. Woodward coming in, they're both 0-1 in district, and look at whoever gets this game is kind of like. Okay, now we're back to 1-1, and you still have everything in front of you. You might have to knock off somebody that maybe people didn't expect, but that's what we want to do anyway. You want to be the best when you can be the best.
Yes, the guy that comes out of here with an L tonight is definitely on the back seat of this district. This getting a win, especially at home. Okay, we've been on a long road trip. 3 weeks in a row. It's been almost a month since we've been at home. 3 weeks in a row on the road. One of those a district game. This is our first home district game. It's got to be a win. The boys have got to take everything that they've learned over the last few weeks and put it into practice. They got to take one of your sayings, Arthur, leave it in the rearview mirror and move on. And I really feel like everything I've heard from the coaches and those players that I've been able to talk to, I think they're ready to do that.
I couldn't agree more. I think we're ready to step up and go through here. Like you said, whoever doesn't get this one tonight, I mean, it's a steep uphill slope with a lot of snow on it. Yeah. So, but as you mentioned, some of our schedule, we'll talk about that a little bit when we come up after the break here. But we want to thank Hillary Communications, for all their continued support of not only Cash Bulldogs football, but all of OSN. They do an amazing job supporting us. For any of your telephone or internet services, please give them a call. They're available in almost all of our listening areas. I want to thank them. But you're listening to Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Landscaping and Irrigation has been providing top-rated professional landscape and irrigation services for the past 25 years. They take your vision for that perfect landscaping project for your home, new construction, or business and make it a reality with their easy financing options. You'll want to make sure to ask them about their seasonal services too. 4D Landscaping and Irrigation. Call 510-9983.
Hi, I'm Amber. Welcome to Wild and Wonder. We offer year-round, full-time early care and education for infants through pre-K, to include an after-school and summertime program for school-agers. Wild and Wonder is not only a great place for children, it's also a great place for staff, and we're always looking to add to our school family. For more information, go to our website.
Welcome back, everyone, here to the Doghouse here in Cache. As we look forward to this game, I do want to take time to thank, not only our sponsors, but, you, Mike, and Hayden, and Charlie. Y'all work really hard and to bring everyone out there, great experience listening and watching our great broadcast. Couldn't do it without our sponsors, but definitely couldn't do it without you guys either, so thank y'all.
Appreciate you, Arthur.
But as we talk about that, our schedule coming up, we've got we just come off a 3-game road trip, which is, for us that was even brutal. Can't imagine for them guys, the coaches, the players and stuff, every week going back, but we get to get back in front of our home fans, our great crowd, and hopefully perform great for them tonight. I think we will, but last week in Elk City, I think we talked enough about that. Next week we go on a Thursday night to Weatherford and take on the Eagles. And, that'll be one of those games that we talked about that if we get tonight that we need to get, that's one of the ones we got to steal with them or Clinton. But we go back-to-back Thursday night games with Weatherford and then come back home on during fall break for a Thursday night game. But, just wanted to mention our schedule coming up, and we want to thank the Orchard Group for Morgan Stanley for sponsoring that. They got all your financial needs. Contact them anytime. Morgan Stanley, Smith Barney, LLC. Give them a call, 580-354-7475. But as we look to this game, some of our biggest things that we want to – I know I talked to some of the coaches, you talked to them, and I know for me, I was wondering, one of my biggest things, I talked yesterday to Coach Thompson. I was like, so how did you handle homecoming with the kids this weekend? He was saying how it was tough to get them focused and keep them focused because there's so many other little things that go into homecoming week that, me and you, we worry about the game. And I know Coach Thompson and the rest of the coaches are like, I don't care about that stuff. I want the game. But as a student body, this is a big time game for them because it is homecoming. So they have a lot of extra things going on. He said it was tough, but the seniors did a really good job of keeping them focused, keeping the boys' heads in the game, and focused on getting that first district win because those seniors know how important this is, and they want those other ones to know just how important it is too, Mike.
Well, we got to stay, as you said, focused, but you got to measure that anxiety and that tension that builds up before the game. You want to be somewhere in the middle between anxious and aggressive. You don't want to be so amped up that you come out and make a silly mistake. But, yeah, you got to put all that extracurricular stuff behind you once you hear that whistle. Once you put the pads on. Yeah. All that stuff's behind you, and you got to get totally focused on that ball game. That's where you got to get dialed in at.
Yeah, I agree. So, in some of the conversations that you had this week, what would you say offensively was some of our keys to getting out and getting a good start and just getting the victory here tonight?
Coach Abbott had 3 keys that he was working on this week, or I'd asked him 3 questions. First, I asked him, what they were focused on at practice this week, and he was very clear, cleaning up silly mistakes and, adding to the offense. And somebody might think, what do you mean adding to the offense? We're 4 weeks into the season. Offense is continually growing, and you have your base offense, but he's adding to it every week. We saw some wrinkles last week in Elk City that they'd added to it this week. We know from talking to the coaches they've added other things to it. And, with every opponent you're going to add new things to it, but he was very happy with the effort the kids were putting out that way. And I asked him, it's no secret, we're 0-4. What's the kid's attitude like? From coaching, I know sometimes when things don't start off, like they should, sometimes you see, the real character of people, whether it's fans or other coaches or players. I always likened it to, everybody's fine on the Titanic till it starts to sink and then all the rats start jumping off. Well, he said that's not the case with this team, that their focus is laser, that has been very good, and the mindset of the team is focused totally on this game. And his standouts for practice this week has been his O-line. He's very happy. We are not going to intimidate anybody when we walk on the field because of our size. That's just not the case this year. But as far as that goes, it's about how your line gels and how the kids come together as a unit, as a group. And he's really happy with the progress that they're making. And we know a team is only as good as those guys up front. And they're the engine of this team, and it's very encouraging to know that he's seeing them grow into getting better every week.
Oh, I couldn't agree. I mean, and you kind of hit the nail on the head on a couple things. As we talk about some of the starting off forward, how things. You've seen practice, and I don't see that in the boys at all. One thing I'll tell the fans out there is don't get discouraged, because I can promise you that we've watched from the 7th all the way up through the seniors, all the different, the 7th, 8th, 9th, JV, and now the high school, all these groups, and we've got Coach Thompson's building a good culture. We've got great kids, and I promise you that we're going to be there. Don't get discouraged. Stick with it.
Oh, definitely going in the right direction.
Absolutely. And it may not look like it on that scorebook, but I promise you we are. Just want to remind you that our pregame Bulldog Talk is brought to you by Hillary Communications. We thank them for everything that they do, because every community matters. You're watching Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
John.
Whether you're buying or selling, today's real estate market is proving trickier than ever.
We've been doing this for over 22 years.
So if a problem does arise, you can trust us to solve it.
Let us use our years of experience to guide you to buy or sell your home.
Trust the team that's gotten it done with over 12,000 deals done in the last 22 years.
Always call our Payment Berries team.
We're not bragging, we're just applying for a job.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home, connect with a personal banker, and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello.
Clothes nowadays are so expensive. And no matter how good a sale is, you still walk out spending hundreds on barely anything. Goodwill is the place to go. We have a wide variety of affordable clothing for all ages. To help you save, we have weekly specials from half off to 99-cent items. Make sure to check out our colors of the week before you start shopping to get more for less. Save at your local Goodwill today.
Welcome back, everyone, to our pregame Bulldog Talk here. So, we ended there talking a little bit about, how, staying focused, staying into it. But, as we talk about some of the keys of games, some of the things I look for out of Woodward, they're going to pass it about 70% of the time. So, one of the biggest things that we've had a little bit of issues with is out there in the secondary. But in talking to the coaches, I really feel like they feel like they've really focused in on that, shored it up a little bit, and just making sure that nobody gets deeper than you. We can't do that, because that's pretty much that if you let somebody get deeper than you just got to hope that the quarterback can't throw it that far, because that's the only hope you got. But they're going to pass it that a good percentage of the time, which could mean a pretty long game if they pick up downs here and there. So we got to stay vigilant on getting some pressure on that quarterback from the ends, which we got some of our good edge rushers coming back, so I think that'll be good. And then, one of the other big things that we had, Mike, was the tackling. That was, something I know they focused on this week, but that was something that bit us pretty good last week.
I agree. Of course, we had already commented on the front seven. They've been playing really well, or played really well the last game. Mm-hmm. That's going to be key tonight, like you said, getting pressure on the quarterback, getting him off his spot, moving him around, not letting him throw off the platform. Those guys, those back four guys or two corners or two safeties, they got to be in tune with one another. We can't have any blown coverages. Keep the men in front of us solid on our tackling once the ball is caught. And then do our best to be right there, try to break up that pass. We had too many free runners the last few weeks, guys running in space, wide open. And as you said, the coach has been working hard on that. It's kind of trial by fire a little bit for the boys. Once your adversary senses a weakness, they're going to pounce on it, and you're going to have to prove to them that you've cured your problem before they stop going after it. So we'll be stronger for it once we overcome it. But right now we got to focus on it and not make that a weakness. We got to turn around and make it a strength.
I couldn't agree more. I think as we're getting ready to come out here, our team, and I really feel like I don't feel like we're 0-4. I don't know why. It's weird. I've been around a lot of teams, and you have too, up and down. But I feel like we're in a good shape. We got a good mindset. And I know the boys do, even being around them. I just feel like they've got a good attitude, and, they know that, future is bright. But, in doing that, we've got to cut down on our turnovers. We didn't have many last week. But turning the ball over on downs, like you talked about earlier, when we got that onside kick and going down there, when we look at it, hindsight's 20/20. But we turned it over on downs on like the 18-yard line, and we thought at the time, well, it's no harm, no foul, because we shouldn't have had the ball anyway. But that could have been a big touchdown. You go up 14-0. That gets a psyche for that other team too. Like, oh, we can't do this, we can't do that. So. I think it's big, open it. Our first drive on offense and our first drive on defense is going to be huge tonight.
I think just establishing ourselves and getting in the comfort zone. We're at home, okay? They're the ones that had to drive 3 hours plus. So we're at home. We've got our comfortable surroundings, our settings. All our family and friends are here. They've got maybe 100 people in the stands. Our stands are looking good tonight. Everybody's amped up. I really feel like the coaches are expecting just a really good, complete effort from the boys tonight.
I agree with you. But speaking of the boys and coming in, let's talk about our starting lineup a little bit. We have our offense, defense. It's not changed too much for once, because we've had up and down, injuries here and there. But I think, like we talked about earlier with Hans, we got Bennett and Paulus Cash coming in. They played last week, but being able to come back and have a little bit of that rust knocked off. But go ahead and give us the starting lineup for the offenses. Our starting lineups are brought to you by Veteran Home Loans of Fort Sill. Their VA loan program has helped generations of veterans.
Our starting offense, starting on our offensive line at center, Christian Archie. At right guard, Greg Quitone. At right tackle, Marshall Downing. Left guard, Lewis Hill, and left tackle, Braxton Jackson. At the X, we'll have Micah Coleman. At the H, we'll have Kenyon Sweat. The Y, Case Hartzog. And at the Z, Luke Montgomery. Our running back will be Michael Rodriguez. And our QB, controlling everything tonight, is going to be Camden Hance.
All right. And defensively, our two ends are going to be Christian Bennett and Paulus Cash. Nose guard is Super Mario Fermero. Tackle is going to be Braxton Jackson. That's just nice to say, Braxton Jackson. Outside linebacker, is Johnny Peterson. Middle linebacker is going to be Ben Angel. And your weak side linebacker is Case Hartzog. Coming in on your corners, you're going to have Micah Coleman and Richard Bennett, respectively. And our two safeties, our free safety is Kenyon McCracken, and our strong safety is going to be Luke Montgomery. Looking for a lot of physicality out of those guys tonight, Mike.
If we're going to be successful, we're going to have that. I'm looking at Coach Kaim Caesar down there on the sideline, and that's one thing he preaches to his boys, to be tough. Be tough physically, be tough mentally. And he'll come straight up and tell you to your face if you're soft. And, he will let you have it. And that's what we need to have. We need to be honest with ourselves. We look in the mirror. We don't need to see what we see. We need to see what other people see in us.
I couldn't agree more. We just worry about yourself. The biggest thing I tell the kids all the time is your only competition is yourself. Worry about you, and everything else will take care of itself. You're watching the pregame Bulldog Talk here in Cache as we'll get set to bring you the opening kickoff here right after this. It's brought to you by Hillary Communications. You're watching the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Check out the new Westside Ace Hardware and Carpet One. Our huge showroom is filled with the latest in home flooring and stocked with all your project needs. Come in today and see what you've been missing. The new Westside Ace Hardware and Carpet One, directly behind Wayne's Drive-In on Cache Road. Experience the new Westside Carpet One. Our showroom is filled with the latest floor covering and interior design trends, and our experienced staff will make your satisfaction a priority. The all-new Westside Carpet One, behind Wayne's Drive-In on Cache Road.
At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders across the country. So at Firehouse Subs, we don't just make subs. We make subs that are big, bold, and craveable. We make our subs differently because our subs make a difference. Whether you order online or on our app, Firehouse Subs Rapid Rescue to Go will have your subs boxed, bagged, and ready for pickup. Firehouse Subs. Enjoy more subs. Save more lives.
Sidelined by surgery, illness, injury? Valor Physical Therapy can help. At Valor PT, our skilled therapists create a rehabilitation program individualized for you, with education and encouragement each step of the way. Whether it's sports or the activities of life, let Valor get you back in the game. Start now at 405-265-6449. No referral needed. Mention Oklahoma Sports Network and get a free t-shirt at your first appointment.
All right, folks, welcome back here to the Doghouse as we're getting set to get ready for kickoff here as we have the coin toss going on. We'll see if Cache wins it or we deferred. What are we doing? Looks like maybe Woodward deferred, won the toss and deferred, so we'll get the ball first, Mike.
Well, either way, we need to establish ourselves, offense or defense.
Yeah.
So, and we had won, I think, the first three.
Yeah, we won, and I thought we played great last week. Come out and go down, score, onside it. I don't see any reason to do anything different than what we've been doing. I have noticed a theme over here, and I was talking to Josh, my son, and I love how Coach Thompson has just instilled the seniors to be the leaders of this team. Not one, not two, all the seniors. We only got like 13, but he instilled it in them, and I love it. They all come out for the coin toss. It's great to see.
Well, if we're going to be successful, they're going to have to lead us there. And we said, even with that senior leadership, that those seniors they're not the most experienced group, and we're gelling still together. So,
yeah, a lot of young ones out there playing, and which I love to see. I love seeing a young group come up. One of the things that didn't get to what I was going to talk about, and I know I talked about this a couple weeks ago, but I can't emphasize enough that, one, the senior leadership, but also, two, the willingness for the coaches to be like, hey, if you can play, you can play. It doesn't matter what your grade is, how old you are, anything. If you can play this game and you can beat out the person that's in front of you, you should be on the field. And Coach Thompson, he just embodies that, and he believes in that fully.
Well, that's how he played whenever he was growing up. He was always one of the better players, and he deserved to be on the field. So I'm sure that's something that he's carried over from the coaches that he's had in the past. You know, something that we haven't had all year yet, Arthur, in the first 4 games is a big kickoff or a kick return.
Kick return.
Yeah.
We had a big kickoff, but we don't need a kick.
Yeah. It'd be really nice to have a big kick return right here and get things pumped up. Those boys would come out fired up. I was watching Woodward warm up, not overly impressed with their kicking game. That may come back to bite me saying that, but yeah.
Maybe watch the onside then.
You know, they were struggling a little bit kicking the ball, but hopefully we can take advantage of that.
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe move up a little bit. You know, we got some real speed back there in Kenyon and Luke Montgomery. They can make a cut and they'll be gone. I can tell you that right now.
Luke was playing like he was on fire last week. Both sides of the ball.
Both sides of the ball. He was. You know, our 2 players of the game on offense and defense are back there right now. So. Yep. It's amazing. Okay, so as we get set to kick off here, Woodward's getting set to kick off to your Bulldogs. We want to remind you that your kickoff is brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In. I'll tell you the best steak fingers I've ever had in my life are at Wayne's. So,
you know what, Arthur? You should get double gravy when you go there.
I do. It's the best. All right, folks, we're getting set here. Woodward gets set to kick off. Now, they kick it pretty deep there. Montgomery's going to take it at the 10. Straight up, cuts to the middle, and he's got a couple good blocks.
He is gone, Arthur. He is gone,
He's going to do it. Well, you called it, Mike. One man to beat it. He's going to take it to the house.
Oh, dogs.
Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Hey,
you got ESP or what?
I'm not tooting anybody's horn. Kenyon Sweat had a good block, sealed off 2 guys on that. Luke read that perfectly, hit that at full speed, cut it back to the middle, and it was clean sailing to the house.
We said we needed a great start, and I don't know how you knew this was coming, but good Lord. What a kickoff, and your Bulldogs go up as we come out for the extra point.
That was a good effort by those 10 guys that were blocking there.
Yeah, a team effort, and that's what we talked about. You know, they haven't given up on anything. Our drive summary is brought to you by Waste Solutions. If you need a dumpster roll-off or just any kind of trash needs, get a hold of Waste Solutions at 580-353-6184. Pretty easy on that drive summary.
I'll tell you. 1
kickoff return for 90 yards. Angels in, kick is up, and it is barely good. Woo! Laces were facing him on that one, so that's a good job by him. He's not like that most time, folks. You're watching Cash Bulldogs football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Your job can get dirty. You need a solution. At Waste Solutions, we offer front-end loaders, roll-off containers, and dumpsters for any job, large or small. We also provide residential trash services for Lawton's outlying communities. We've got a solution for small businesses, contractors, construction companies, and everybody in between. We're a locally owned company, and we've been serving our community for 21 years. We love Southwest Oklahoma, and we take care of our own. Every dirty problem has a solution. Waste Solutions. Click or call today.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Doghouse as your Cash Bulldogs lead 7-0 on a 90-yard kick return by Luke Montgomery. As Ben Angel will set it to kick off to the Boomers. Remind you once again that our kickoff is brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In. I have a feeling we're going to be saying them a lot tonight, folks, but you know I love their steak fingers. You got to have a good, nice strawberry and sweet tea to go with that. I love that. I know it's crazy, folks, but it is the best.
Arthur? I'm looking away. Well, they spread out a little bit. The way Woodward was lined up, they were primed and ready for an onside kick on that east side of that field. But they compensated for that a little bit and spread out some. Still, we got some big boys up there. Don't look like they handle the ball very well. But, yeah, that was a great start.
Yep. Just in case you notice, folks, I mean, Mike did call that, and I promise you I've already wrote down the winning lottery numbers that I asked him for. So if you need them, just ask me.
Yeah, Arthur will not be here next week. He'll be in Hawaii somewhere.
Absolutely. No, I wouldn't miss this for the world. I love Friday nights. Only one place to be. Is Angel set to kick off? there's a little pep in the step even on the sideline down there, Mike.
There's nothing better than to have a kickoff first.
And Kaim's getting after it down there, too. All right. And the Boomers take it at the 3. He's got a little seam as he slips down. Oh, nope. He's taken down at the 26-yard line.
Fight wrestling for the football down there.
Yeah,
I like to see that.
I like it, but I don't think they're going to give it. So the Boomers will take over at the 26-yard line, give our defense a chance to look at them. Like I said, folks, they're going to come out and they're going to throw the ball, so we just got to be prepared.
Yeah, get this first play under our belt, and I'll feel a lot better.
Yeah, me too. I like what, we're already set. Our safety's a little bit back. We're anticipating that. Nope. Looks like a little false start there. Not called, but wrapped up. Case Hardzog come in on the tackle. A gain of about 3 out to the 29-yard line.
I'd like to force that in just a little bit.
Yeah.
But, no, good job. Hey, that beats the first play of the last game.
Last 3 games.
Yeah.
So, I would have lost that bet. See, we're on 2 different ends tonight, Mike. You're calling everything before it even happens, and I'm behind. I would have bet that they would have thrown the ball there.
No, they're coming out in very spread formation.
Yeah, it looks like they will. They got trips up top. A little quick wide receiver screen. Played pretty good.
Yeah, we're there.
Taken down by Canyon McCracken. We're going to hear that name a lot in the future.
Oh, yeah. Cannon's fearless. I think I was calling him Captain Fearless last week.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah, he is. He has no pain threshold.
But I will say, if you noticed going into some of our scrimmages, he was second and third. He was third string when it started, then second string, and then now he's been starting because. And I remember saying it in the first scrimmage, like this is where you can prove your point and prove that you need to be out there, and he sure did.
We need to be real disciplined right here. Don't jump off sides. Give him a cheap first down.
Yeah, I feel like they're moving a lot on the offense there, but high snap.
We
read it really good. Oh, yeah, great job.
That's that D-line that we've been talking about, that front 7, Arthur.
Yep, absolutely. They've been playing great. That's Bennett, as he got moved to that defensive end, and he's just been disrupting everybody.
I ran into him at the homecoming parade today, and I made sure I patted him on the back and tell him what a good job he did last week, what a good game he had, and how nice it was to have him back there.
Yeah, I mean, and he really is. He's kind of a difference maker out there on the line.
Should I roll the dice, Arthur, and go 2 for 2?
Man, I don't know. I'm not even going to question whatever you say. It was the Bombers or Boomers. I'm sorry. Kick it off. It looks like it's going to go out of bounds here at the 37-yard line.
Nice field
38.
position.
As you're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Welcome back, folks, to the to Bulldog Stadium as the handoff is up the middle to Michael Rodriguez, for a gain of about 2.
Smash lived up to his nickname right there. Yeah, First guy, he spun off him, but he kept a hold of his legs. He wasn't able to get free, but he kept turning.
First chance to look at our offense here. Hance brings him out. Looking for the wide receiver screen to Coleman, who falls down after a gain of about 2. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 6. We'll call it 6, a long 6, but we'll call it 6.
Outside linebackers for Woodward are really stretched out far. We're going to have to make a little bit of adjustment there. 45, he's going to get 4 or 5 yards outside of that defensive end spot.
Yeah.
That leaves that middle open. Plenty of territory. It's just a little bit of adjustment on our part.
Yep. Hance looks back. He's got pressure, and he's taken down right away right there.
And that was the outside linebacker.
For a loss of about 8 on that play back to the 34-yard line.
It's going to
bring out the punting unit.
It's going to take a little bit of communication on the offensive line's part, know who they got.
Nobody picked that end up.
No, he ran free. Don't want any mistakes on special teams.
No.
We got a good punter right here. Let's pin them back deep.
Yep. Angel takes low, a one-hop kick or snap to him, and they're just going to let it roll down to their 34-yard line. We're going to take the break with them as you're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Welcome back here to Ulrich Stadium, everyone, as our Bulldogs take over here on defense, and we have a flag, false start on the Boomers. I felt like they did it at least 2 or 3 times their last possession.
Yeah, so. You were hollering for that flag. They heard you finally. They were going empty right there, and there was a little bit of a confusion on our between our corners and our safeties over there. I'm glad they had that false start.
Yeah, me too. It's when you get behind the sticks, it's just sometimes it gets in your head. So it's tough to get ahead and get ahead. It makes the play calling a little bit tougher.
So they're going to run that same formation right here.
Yeah, it looks like they just said, "Hey, we're going to stick with our play." Probably a pass play here. Oh, that's another false start.
He did, yeah.
As quarterback takes it up, and
this is a big hit.
Hit out of bounds after a gain of about.
It was your boy Case Hartzog.
I love it. Gain of about 8, so that's going to bring up 2nd down and 6.
Looked like the right tackle false started on that play.
Yeah, they're moving. Even the left, they keep their tight end. They push him back a little bit behind the line, and he's moving every time as well.
That line judge is just, he's got to throw that flag.
Yeah, and we're not in Little. We'd be hollering in Little League, so it doesn't matter. Hey, look at him moving over there. He's rocking.
See the ball.
It's thrown out of bounds.
Yep, good job.
Good job by Coleman, though. He got his hands on it, pushed it out of bounds. Great job.
He was right on his hip.
Yep.
Only thing I would ask is that he find the football a little bit sooner, but he did a good job of not giving him any room to work back to the middle of to the end of the field, and he forced him out on the boundary.
Yeah, use the sideline as another defender.
Absolutely. No, that was an excellent job.
Yep. So that's going to bring up 3rd down and about 6.
This is an opportunity right here, like we talked about, Arthur. Hold up right here. They're going to be punting inside their own 35 maybe. We should end up with.
We ain't got nobody on that slot receiver. Nobody covered the slot. They threw it right to him for a gain of about 20.
Those are those mental breakdowns that we talked about. Cannot have those.
We can't have those, and I got to give credit to the quarterback there. He's seen it right away and just tossed it up there.
It goes back to communication. We have got to be talking. Nobody's out there. Nobody's an island to himself out there. Everybody's working together.
Yeah, we did have a flag there. I think that's a sideline warning.
Sideline warning, yeah.
On Woodward. So I think they'll take that, though.
That flip field position right there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's definitely a negative play in our column that we don't want to see pop back up again.
Yeah, some of those little things that somebody's got to take over out there and start moving guys around. It's the first time I've seen that happen to us, Handoff.
Forcing back to the inside.
Cut up the middle. Oh, and he slips away. And he slips another tackle for a gain of 20.
Shoulder
down
tackling.
to the 24-yard. Oh, we're going to call it the 26. They got him back here.
Can't have that shoulder tackle on Arthur.
No, that if we're not ankle biting, we're shoulder tackling.
You got to wrap up. That's what God gave you arms for. Wrap up. We had multiple defenders there, but we've got to finish to the ground through the whistle.
Yeah, at this point, I don't even. You don't stop until he's on the ground, because it's just. I know, Coach. I know they worked on this, and he's got to be furious with that run.
This is one of those situations where we're back on our heels a little bit.
They toss it up. We just got and it's underthrown. Oh, come.
Instead of finding the football, we were grabbing right there.
Yep. As Bennett comes back, that ball was way underthrown, and that's the downside if you throw it like that. I mean, for the defender, that's a downside because they underthrow it. The wide receiver sees it. He comes back. I mean, I know that's a judgment call by the official.
And the receivers are taught to work back through the defender to the football, and that the key to that is the defender not turning his head around and finding the football. He has just as much right to that football, but if he doesn't turn his head around and the receiver's working back through him, then you're going to get a flag all the time.
As soon as that receiver starts looking, and when you look, your hands go up with you. They're not going to stay on the side, so and as a defender, just turn around. Just turn your head. You don't have to turn your whole body. Just turn your head, and your shoulders are going to come with you, and 9 times out of 10 they won't call that.
Referees are going to allow you to have a hand on a hip or a shoulder, but they're not going to allow you to put 2 shoulders and then impede the receiver from getting to the football.
Yeah, that brings up 1st down and 10 from the 14. Handoff up the middle again, and he gains about 4, so that's going to bring up 2nd down and 6 from the 9.
It's a long drive right here, aided by that long pass play.
Yeah, and it was just a busted coverage. I mean, no coverage, but like I said, I haven't seen that from our defense all year. Even with some of the tougher teams we played, it's just we'll get it fixed. We'll bring up 2nd down and 6.
They're keeping the spread out.
And once again, oh man.
He read that very well.
Yeah, that was a great job. As Coleman read it perfect, and did it. And that's the 2nd play he's done great on.
His 2 pass defenses, he's done really good. He ran that route for that receiver. He was sitting right there, but we know DBs are
they're not wide receivers for a reason.
Well, actually, Micah is wide receiver.
All right, well, I'll take that back, folks. Never mind.
Well,
it may be a surprise. He might have been looking at the slant. The slant just stopped.
That ball gets really big when it's coming to you, and all you can see is green in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
3rd down right here. We could use a good stop.
Yep, and QB looks out.
Nobody to pass to,
and in and out of the hands of the intended target. Good defense. So it looks like they're going to bring on the kicking unit.
I'm telling you, this is not their strength, Arthur. That was a good stand by the Bulldogs right there.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
We were on our heels backing up a little bit, and we dug in down here and kept them from punching it in the end zone. So that's a win for us, no matter if they get 3 or not.
Yeah, I'm definitely okay with that. Especially on the first down, they get 5 yards, and we stop them on 2 straight downs. The Boomers look, kick is up, and it is good. Oh, one thing you were wrong on this week tonight.
We'll leave his number out of our lottery picks.
Yeah, and that's going to make the score 7-3 here in Ulrich Stadium. You're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Are you prepared for summer? We are.
Keep your air conditioner ready with a Miller Noble Heating and Air Maintenance Plan. We service all makes and models from Bryant, Carrier, and Lennox. Just need a repair? We can do that. Can't pay for it all at once? We offer financing plans too. Is it time to replace your old system? We offer free estimates on new systems. Click or call today and stay comfortable with Miller Noble Heating and Air.
Okay, welcome back, everyone, to Ulrich Stadium here in the Doghouse as the Woodward Boomers put up 3 to make the score 7-3. We want to thank Vincent Saylor for bringing us this first quarter action here at Ulrich Stadium. Not only can they provide auto and home insurance, but they also provide life, health, small business insurance, plus financial services. Call Vincent anytime at 580-699-2771. And Sweat takes it at the 3. This was the danger spot for them last time. Sweat takes it up the side.
Nice.
That was that was a good return by Kenyon Sweat.
That was excellent. Hey,
he's going to get tired of me saying his brother's name.
That's all right. Hey, that's a way to get some good field position right there. That's not been a positive for us the last 4 weeks, and we've made that a positive the first 2 times we've had an opportunity here this evening. We had, 130 kick return yards and
130 because that was 40 right there.
Yeah,
so.
2 opportunities. That's excellent.
All right, so last time we still haven't even picked up a first down yet. So last time we went 3 and out. So hopefully we can get some momentum here. Hance throws it over to Sweat, and he makes a guy miss. Got another one. Oh, gets by, and he just shows you that speed that he does have,
nice.
folks, as he picks up, 23 yards?
Well, I think that's about, very good job.
They had it on
job.
the 40, 23, 24 yards. Great job. We're going with a hurry up. Hance tries it to this side. He has Frazier out there.
Nice. Very good
job. Who gets
job.
about 8 yards to bring up a second down and 2.
What's a better way to negate a pass rush than just get the ball out of your hands quick?
Yeah, just get it out quick. I'm loving it.
They've changed up corners on the outside over here, Woodward has.
Sweat's in motion. Handoff's up the middle to Rodriguez, and he's met. We got a stoppage, though, as the flag's down. Looks like it's going to be offsides on the defense. Gives us an automatic first down. All right, I like it. That's going to put the ball about the 23-yard line, Mike.
That's a good thing. But what I'm looking at is that D-line right now. They're getting some penetration. They're shooting some gaps. Rodriguez isn't getting past that line of scrimmage. He's got someone draped all over him. So
yeah, they got a pretty big line.
They do. We need to beat that with a double team at the point of attack and just negate that.
Hance throws it to Sweat, and he's tackled right away by 2 defenders for no yards, right back to the line of scrimmage. A fight just to get back there. I was watching right before that play, Mike. Coach Thompson's down there. He was just trying to get the attention of Camden, and it's hard to hear out there. And he was just frustrated, I think, with the play that came in. So
their safeties, 20 yards off the ball right here?
Yeah, I mean, I always said I wanted our safeties back up, but that's a little too far. Both of their safeties, their corners are backing up to 12 yards off as soon as the snap. So
that's a good job by Smash right there.
Yeah, that picks up half of it. So we're going to be about 3rd down, and I'm going to call it 5.
Long 5, but 5.
Long.
Yep. Never know. Wind's kind of still right now. It was a cross breeze when we were warming up, but well within our Ben Angel's range right here. But I'm not sure this isn't 4-down territory.
Yeah, I'm not either as we enter the red zone here. And I remind you, our red zone is brought to you by McCracken Portable Toilets. I can't even say it. They're definitely number 1 when you need to go number 2. Handoff up the middle to Rodriguez, and that end, he came all the way around the backside to make that tackle for a no gain.
Yeah, we had offensive linemen there, nobody to block. Instead of going up to the second level, we were just stuck on the line and Smash run right into his back.
Sorry, folks. As Angel gets set, he kick is up, and
doink.
Hits the upright. He had plenty of distance. Hit the top of the upright, comes back in, as that's no good. Well, we'll switch over to D as you're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
That's the one sound no kicker wants to hear.
Yeah, for sure. Our defense, they made a couple plays that they got us on their last series, but we stood tall whenever we needed to. They did get 3, but need to come back through here. Offense needs to regroup a little bit and get a little momentum going.
With the drive that we had, you don't like to come away without points, especially with the way that it started with the kick return and then a big positive play to start early. D needs lots of communication right here.
Yep. Boomers take it,
That's
and he's
the way
met
to start.
right away.
That
I
is
think
the
that's
way to
Braxton
start.
Jackson. I don't think they're going to give him the fumble there, but that was a great job by Braxton getting through the line there. It's going to be second down and 15 as the ball is placed at the 15-yard line of the Boomers.
That's that play that the front seven that we talked about. They've been doing so well these past few weeks. What is that, 5 yards?
Yeah, 5-yard loss, so it's going to be second down and 15 with
That's
about
great.
a minute 40 left here in the first quarter.
Need to keep them pinned back right here and keep that quarterback uncomfortable.
Yeah, he's moving a lot too.
Brought it down.
Jackson comes back through, gets
Absolutely.
He didn't get the sack, but he got him flustered, and then Bennett comes through the whole game. Bennett
put that big paw up there.
Paulus
on
Cash, all of them. I mean, but
Yeah,
and Super Mario came through there too, folks. But Braxton Jackson is dominating his guy tonight.
we almost had a forced fumble right there. He put that big paw up there, raked across that arm, forced him to bring that ball down.
Yeah.
Once he does that, our D line and front seven is good enough that we're going to get somebody's going to get a hold of him.
Yeah, we got 3rd and 20. We got Twins on top and Twins down bottom.
Down in distance right here, Arthur.
Yeah.
Down in distance. We need to make sure we don't leave him in any running lanes either.
Just
Oh,
keep it
nice.
in
Got a free runner.
Oh,
No.
that's got to be intentional ground.
Oh,
Come
he threw
on.
the flag.
Thank
He did.
you.
There you
Yeah,
go.
That's got to be. That was great job. Who was that? The guy? Was that Braxton again?
It was a free runner, I think, from the linebacker spot.
Okay, we're going to have intentional grounding on the Boomers and result in a safety for your Bulldogs. That's going to bring up a free kick for the Boomers. We'll bring you that when we come back right after these words from our sponsors. You're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you.
Welcome back, folks, as we get set for the Boomers to have a free kick from their 20 after that safety by your Bulldogs. Great job, Mike, as the Bulldogs come out defensively, and that whole series for the Boomers, they couldn't get anything. The defensive line was just in the backfield as soon as the ball was.
You're going to have a part of your team lead you. It's nice to have the defense lead you.
Yeah.
When the other team can't score, they're having a hard time scoring, it takes a lot of pressure off the offense. They get the ball back in good field position, and it gives the offense coordinator the opportunity to call plays that he normally might not call when he trusts his defense.
Yeah, absolutely. As the Boomers kick off, and Sweat's going to take it at the 33-yard line. Comes to closest to your left here.
Cut it up.
Cuts up.
Back in.
Does a great job and is pushed out of bounds at the 47-yard line of the Boomers. So, hey, we get the ball in positive territory. Great job.
We do. Turned a negative into a positive tonight. Okay. Every opportunity we had to put our hands on the football in the kicking game, we've done good things with it. I want to test them wide, Arthur. We've tested them up the middle. We've thrown the ball just a little bit. I want to test them wide on the run game, see what they got there. Just enough to mix it up, and I think that's coming. We have showed them a few things, but I think that's coming.
I think you're right. I think that'd be a good idea as Rodriguez takes it up the middle. He's met right there by Big 55, but he just spins him, and Rodriguez does a good job of just staying on his feet and gets 9 yards on that. Well, I always look at the furthest official, folks, and instead of the closest one here, and I should. So that's a gain of about 7.
That was a good job on the officials not blowing that play dead before he was actually down.
You see that a lot, though.
You do,
but we got to block that 55 up front there and the ends. But I agree with you. Maybe because as you've seen right there, he went to the outside, and it was those corners are backing up big. But this bottom corner here is creeping up because we don't have anybody through. I think they're going to call him off. Oh, they're going to call us for a false start. All right, that's going to back it up 5, make it a 2nd and 8 with 31 seconds left here in the opening quarter. We want to thank Vincent Saylor from State Farm for bringing you this first quarter. For all your insurance needs, call Vincent Saylor at State Farm, 580-699-2771.
Hanses look pretty comfortable back there tonight. I like getting the ball out of his hands quick.
Yep.
Quick
Richard
toss
Bennett. To Bennett.
Yep, nice play. Going to be a first down.
Yep, Richard Bennett. Looks like they're going to mark it.
Shade short.
Yeah, I'll bring up 3rd and inches as we go into the second quarter. I'm sure we got 15 seconds left here in the first quarter. And they might want to run it just to get a first down to start the second quarter.
He's going under center right here, Arthur.
Yeah, he's just going to sneak it, get
nice.
a first down.
Nice.
Gets about 3 yards. Good little snap.
Little Tom Brady action right there.
All right, that's going to put the ball at the 35-yard line of the Boomers when we come back. That's going to end the first quarter. Your Cash Bulldogs 9, Woodward Boomers 3. You're watching the Cash Bulldogs football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Pizza Hut, you owe Chicago an apology.
Tavern style pizza is our thing. Why couldn't you be happy with deep dish like all the tourists?
That's good. And you just had to make it so crispy and delicious.
It's perfection.
They put the toppings all the way to the edge.
It's cut in the shareable square. That's delicious. What's your deal, Pizza Hut?
Your secret's out, Chicago. Try any of our large Chicago tavern-style recipes for just $12 each.
Hey, Pizza Hut, you owe Chicago an apology.
Sorry, Chicago. No one out pizza's the Hut.
When it comes to your health, you want and deserve the best. You want a hospital with the highest quality scores in the region and one that provides safe, excellent care. Southwestern Medical Center has been a part of this community for 115 years and has a history of delivering compassionate, skilled healthcare to Lawton and Fort Sill. Choose the hospital that has always put the health of this community first. Southwestern Medical Center. Be well. Live well. That's why we're here.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Doghouse as your Cash Bulldogs have a 1st and 10 on the Boomers' 35-yard line. Hands hands it up the middle to Rodriguez.
We'll take that all day long.
As you call him, smash, gets about 5 yards, bring up 2nd down and 5. We want to thank the Lawton Firefighters Association for bringing you this second quarter here, proudly supporting the community they serve every day. And they do. They do a great job. I think I seen the other day they had like 1,400 calls in the month of September.
We run a counter option off of that play, and it was wide open. The coaches are going to see that. We're going to come back to that play.
Yeah, they're I don't blame them for in the middle. I mean, they got one. I've never seen a Hans. He's in a little bit of trouble. Hit.
Get rid of it.
And he's going to take a loss of about 11 there.
It's where we need to keep our head and throw that ball out of bounds.
We do have a flag, but I think that's going to be on holding on us.
We were outside the pocket on that play.
Can't get behind the sticks. I mean, if that's holding them, surely they'll decline it and bring up a 3rd and about 16. We'll get the call here with you, folks. Personal foul, face mask on the Boomers. All right, I was wrong. I'm always glad to be wrong. I told y'all tonight, folks, I'm all wrong.
That was timely because we had a busted play right there, so that was timely.
Yeah, so that personal foul is going to bring it down. Sorry, folks. We got
keep marching.
The top judge and
Keep
the middle
marching.
judge. I'm just trying to figure out. Okay, so we're going to put it down at the 17, 16-yard line. It's going to be a 1st and 10, so we still pick up first down before scoring. So, I mean, that's a lot better than it would have been 3rd and 16. So, no harm, no foul. Like, they run a weird defense.
They do. Very spread out. We're in the red zone, Arthur.
Oh, yeah, we are. Thank you. I want to remind you that our red zone is brought to you by McCracken Portable Toilets and Septic. They're number 1 when it comes to number 2. Call Justin at 580-704-9332. He'll take care of all your septic needs. I don't know what we're doing here.
Well, we were in the red zone.
Sorry, Justin. I'm gonna take that back. You know, we're not we're not in the red zone no more. So everybody just forget.
Well, we'll give them one play to get back there.
All right.
First down.
Coming up on 11 minutes to go. 1st and 10 from the 23, I think. Oh, yeah. Rodriguez. Tough hits. He gets about half of it back, so that's going to bring – or 2nd down and 5. They keep moving the sticks on me, folks, so I'm trying to see.
He slid off a few tackles right there.
It looks like it's going to be a 2nd down and 4.
Got a couple players acting like they're not getting them in sync on the plays.
Yeah, with 10:40 left here in the second quarter. Little low snap.
Nice
little screen to Frazier. That's going to be a 1st and goal from the 3.
Arthur, I am not going to tell everybody how much you have been calling for the slants.
I love it.
Yeah,
I think that's where they're definitely vulnerable here.
There's a big void in that defense right there.
Mm-hmm.
If I was a gambling man, I put my money on smash right here.
Yeah, me too. No, it's QB sneak with Hance, and it looks like he's going to be stopped just a little short.
He's got
gain of about 1.
Yeah, he's down to 1.5.
Yep. 2nd down and goal, folks. Coming up to 10 minutes left here in the first quarter. Well, I think I can give Justin back his red zone. So
I think you can.
All right. So our red zone is brought to you by McCracken Portable Toilets and Septics. Hands under center. Oh! And our left guard all started there. Back it up 5 yards. So it's going to be 2nd goal from the 7.
A little bit more room to work right there. I'm sure we were going some type of power right there. But confidence in the boys are going to be able to stick it in the end zone right here. It's been a good drive, aided by that one penalty, but lots of positivity.
Absolutely. I mean, they've done good. With a little bit of, like you said, it seemed like they were a little bit trying to figure out what the play was, some of them. Rodriguez takes it, and the corner from the other side, I seen him the whole way, Mike. He was the corner on the opposite side, just straight flew down there.
Well, we got to take advantage of that aggressiveness, and that counter option play would be a good way to do that.
Yeah, a little bit of reverses. Keep them thinking. You got to keep them on their toes because right now he's just, basically just running downhill.
I think we're faster than they are, so I'd like to see some of that speed on the edge. And we've got room to work right here. You commented they have a very unique alignment on their defense.
Yeah, they do. We'll talk a little more about it here in a little bit. But Hans takes it, looking for the slant, and that's a touchdown. See, I should have done the ESP because I was like, they need to run that slant again. But that's a touchdown from Hans to Frazier for your Bulldogs.
That's nice. That's one of the wrinkles that they've put in for this game this week that hadn't been there before. I don't know that we've thrown a slant this year.
We threw one last week.
Did we? Okay.
Yeah.
But we've had 2 already in this game.
2 right here back to back, and it's eating them up. Angel with the kick is up, and it is good. That makes your score 16-3 Bulldogs here in the second quarter. You're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
The heart of Oklahoma, where your home isn't just a place, It's your peace. At Century Roofing, we understand the importance of protecting your peace. We're experts in roofing technology, techniques, and customer service because we care about Oklahoma and we care about you. At Century Roofing, we combine quality craftsmanship and exceptional service because your home deserves the best. Century Roofing, staying on guard for Oklahoma.
All right, welcome back, folks. As you're watching the Cash Bulldogs here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, we'll remind you that your second quarter is brought to you by the Lawton Firefighters Association. We do thank them for everything that they do, not only just for the city of Lawton, but the surrounding communities.
Little breathing room, Arthur.
It is.
That's the biggest lead we've had of the year.
Yep.
Well,
it is.
We were 14-0 on Duncan, weren't we?
Oh, yeah, we were 14-0 on Duncan.
Yeah.
We want to thank Wayne's Drive-In for bringing you this kickoff as your Bulldogs get set to kick off. They have the best cherry limeades in Lawton. 2 locations on Cash and Sheridan. Little pooch kick. We can actually get it. Just grab it.
Oh, jump on it, boys.
Oh, boys. It rolls out of bounds, and Coach Thompson is livid.
First guy ran right by that. He could have caught that ball in the air.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell you who the first guy was.
Uh-oh. Never mind. Okay.
That was a good pooch kick, and, I mean, they didn't even know what to do with it. And
we
had 3 guys all around it. And
was executed very well. Hey, Arthur.
Yeah. Change
the mood just a little bit. Want to say hello out there to Norman and Elma Sweat. They're being able to watch the game tonight for the first time. Get to see their grandson play.
That's the magic. I love that. That's the magic of Oklahoma Sports Network, folks, is, anybody, anywhere can watch whoever they want, their grandson, their kid, maybe they can't make it to the game because whoever knows what reason, but I love it. As the Boomers get set to take over,
Little pressure.
He's got a man. It's backing up. Oh, and it is. In and out. Good job.
That was Richard Bennett.
Richard Bennett out there is bobbling. He just pulled the guy's hands. Great job by Richard out there.
Much better coverage. That's a way to learn from past experiences.
Yeah. I want to remind everyone that was I could be wrong, but I think that was about a 9-play drive for us on that touchdown pass, ending with an 8-yard pass from Hance to Frazier. I want to remind everyone that our drive summary is brought to you by Waste Solutions. Do you have a big project and you need a dumpster or roll-off container to remove some trash? Call Waste Solutions.
Let's go, boys. Hey,
and off up the middle for a gain of about 3.
Know something too, Arthur, is our corners, especially Coleman's up in a press situation. That's something that we haven't seen all year either. We've been back, 5, 6, 7 yards off the ball. They're up jamming the receiver coming off the line. That's nice.
I like jamming the receiver. I mean, you got the 3 yards. You can put them on the grass, and with the time that it takes, that we're getting our defensive line's getting pressure. The quarterback's not even looking over there anymore.
I like
do that.
I like giving them the different looks. Maybe something they weren't expecting. They were.
Yeah.
Come up.
Oh, little short pass over and good tackle, but not after the Boomers pick up a first down and get in Bulldog territory. Coming up on 8 minutes left here, Mike, here in the first half.
They're going a lot to that rollout right now, trying to get away from that pressure on the defensive line. Super Mario got through there, just couldn't get to him before he got rid of that ball.
All right, folks, as the Boomers take over, they are inside Bulldog territory. And, oh, man.
We had three
Bulldogs just run right by the running back as he picks up 3 yards again to make it 2nd down and 7.
Great penetration, but we got to come through with our heads up when we do that. You notice Woodward, when they're doing that option, that read option, they're very deliberate in waiting until the last second before he makes the decision to give that ball to the running back or pull it out of his belly.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, they're pretty deliberate. Okay, as we take a timeout here, we're going to take one with you. You're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Ohio Medical Group's orthopedic specialists are the most experienced team in Southwest Oklahoma. Our orthopedic surgeons are trained to diagnose and treat shoulder, knee, hip, hand, and foot conditions, as well as orthopedic trauma, sports, or work-related injuries. And they're the only ones in the area to offer Mako robotic-assisted surgery for knee and hip replacement. When you need bone and joint help, trust MMG Orthopedics to get you back to living your best life.
Welcome back, folks, as you're watching the Cash Bulldogs versus the Woodward Boomers. The Boomers have it in Bulldog territory at the 46-yard line with 7:34 left here in the first half. It's going to be 2nd down and 6.
Quarterback's under center right here, Arthur.
Yeah, he hasn't been under center much. He hands off. It looks like an awkward handoff, and it's going to go – looks like maybe a gain of 2 to bring up a 3rd down and 5.
Sniffing 4-down territory right here.
Yeah, I think they're probably going to – I mean, they're down 16-3. Not looking like it's going anywhere good for them right now. So I think, especially on this side of the field, they're going to go for it. 7 minutes left here.
Got a stacked formation down here on the bottom of the screen. Need to be careful that we know –
who we're covering. We've had trouble with that.
He's looking.
Nope, he looks up top, and he just throws it deep down the sideline.
Just look. Oh.
Wow. I don't even think they're – yeah. So, folks, we're going to have a defensive pass interference.
No, I'm not. The referee is the referee. He's the one with the flags, and he gets paid to do this. But that receiver was not even looking to catch that ball. He was just throwing his arms up in the air, trying to draw a flag right there. But that's a situation that we need to live and learn, that they're calling that tight down there. We had double coverage over there, and we need to make an adjustment on how physical we're being with them.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be – I mean, we got to learn from that too, though. If it's going to be called that tight, then, I mean, on the reverse side, we're on offense to do it that same way.
That's a kicker, Arthur. That's a kick in the teeth. That was 3rd down. And we get off we have a shot to get off the field right there. I can see Kaim down there. I think he's talking a little bit, if not to the official, then out loud.
False start down here on the receiver.
A lot of laundry on the field so far.
Yeah, I mean, and look, I don't mind calling it as long as it's either way. It doesn't bother me a bit, you know. That, like you said, they get paid to do it, and, you know, there's a lot of people that don't want to do it. Everybody up in the stands thinks they're an official.
Yep.
But it takes some guts to get back there. But that's going to bring up a 1st and 15 from the 34-yard line.
The defense has been out there a little while right now.
Yeah, as we come up on 6:45 left here in the second quarter.
I'd like to get the offense ball back so we could do something again before halftime without giving up any points right here.
No, that would be great. I mean, not giving up points and getting points, that's right before half, that's going to be great. That would be fantastic. Well, great. That was just read perfectly, and, the quarterback just throws it up. You got to be careful there, throwing it up to nothing.
Definitely. He probably was outside the tackle box. His receiver had already broke that to the middle of the field. But to his credit, he did a good job getting rid of the football.
Well, we'll give our credit. That we read that great.
We did.
There was no question about that. We read it pretty good.
Definitely the strength of this defense is the front 7.
Yeah. Looking back to pass again, a little screen. Good hit by Case Hartzog.
It was.
And that's going to be a gain of 5, but they'll get back to the original line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 10. I mean, that's still good.
That looked like it could go for more than that. So that was a good job rallying to the football by the Bulldogs.
Well, I think you're right. I mean, it looked like it could, but you said it earlier. We're faster than them right now. So, we were able to recover. Even when we make a little hitch and a mistake, we can recover really fast. So.
He likes rolling to that wide side of the field, so we need to anticipate that. We're stacked up on the inside.
Oh, that's a false start again.
There we go.
I'm telling you, that tight end there is false starting like crazy.
You are on it, Arthur.
Yeah, he's been all night. So that's going to take it right back, and it's going to be a 3rd down and 15.
So if you're the coach right here and you're thinking this is 4-down territory, you're looking 7 yards, trying to get 7 yards right here, no matter how you get them, and make it somewhat manageable on 4th down.
Yeah, absolutely. You want to take it and try to get half if you can. You cut this in half here. As we bring up everyone, this is a little dangerous.
Yeah, this is like 0 in the middle of the field.
But he hasn't handled pressure all night. As we got 5:59 left here in the second quarter. Woodward's going to take a timeout. We're going to take one with you. You're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Are you ready for a debit card? Well, this card is more than you may realize. It's a reward-earning, style-affirming, money-managing, do-it-all debit card, like a key to the world. It's the Pay Me debit card from Communication Federal. Our Pay Me account pays you real cash that adds up fast, earning rewards when you use your card. So get a free Pay Me debit card today. It's secure shopping and payment power online or in stores. Sounds like you're ready. Communication Federal Credit Union.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Doghouse here as Woodward will have it 3rd down and 15 from the 34-yard line of the Bulldogs.
Big play right here, Cash fans. We need to show them that we've learned from previous experience, not give up a chunk play, not give up a pass interference penalty right here. Get that quarterback off his spot, and let's move this sucker to 4th down.
Absolutely.
For all the flags, the referees have been in charge of the game tonight, and I always like that.
Absolutely. We have our safeties deep. And we're getting pressure. That's going to be Super Mario running from the back, but he does have a man. Wow. Oh, and he's still on his feet for a gain of, it looks like, almost 30 yards, Mike, down to the Bulldogs' 7-yard line. The Boomers will have it 1st and goal here with 5:45 left in the second quarter.
It's frustrating. His first look was to his receiver on the outside on the bottom of the screen. Rolled over there and just had a guy sit down in the middle of the defense. Nobody identified him, just left him alone. That's an easy pitch and catch for that quarterback.
Yeah, that was, great. He did do a great. We had plenty of pressure on him. Our line, we're making him get out of, roll out, but he seems comfortable with that.
Yeah, well, he's rolling into his throwing side all the time. He's going to.
And we're going to have another timeout by the Boomers. We're going to take it with them as you're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Barres Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Barres, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Barres Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages, the food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today.
Welcome back, everyone, as Woodward takes over at the Bulldogs 7 after that 30-yard gain.
Arthur,
1st and goal.
We need to cut off that quick slant.
Oh, man, and we just let him gash it up. Man, that as Woodward scores a touchdown, their first of the night with 5:06 left here in the second quarter. Mike, what were you going to say, Mike, there? I'm sorry.
I was worried about number 5 on the quick slant. We were off about 5 yards. That was wide open.
that little run play there's worked for them all night. We got a lot of pursuit on the outside, and then they just kind of come up in the middle.
Well, that's an advantage of spreading everybody out. It puts everybody at a disadvantage on the D-line and linebackers, puts everybody in jeopardy in one-on-one situations.
Oh, we're having trouble getting the.
I've never understood that. How somebody that does kickoff and basically kickoff only.
How you have trouble on special teams?
Yeah.
And we got good penetration through there, but I think the kick is up. Oh, and it's no good. I missed that one. So it is 16-9.
Somebody set off a hand grenade in the middle of that line.
Yeah, I know. That was great. So it's 16-9 with 5:06 left here in the second quarter. You're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Sign Company has been serving Oklahoma and surrounding states for over 60 years. As a family-owned business, our focus has always been on driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom sign design and manufacturing to installation and service, AeroSign has the knowledge and experience to deliver the ideal sign for you while using materials of the highest quality to ensure that your sign will look great for years and years to come. We design and manufacture our signs for longevity, so you get the greatest return on investment possible. AeroSign Company, helping your business thrive since 1950.
Welcome back, everyone, as we get set for the Boomers to kick off to your Cash Bulldogs with the score now 16-9 Cash with 5:06 left here in the second quarter. We get set to, as the Boomers get set to kick off, we want to remind you that our kickoffs are brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In. They have 2 locations on Cash and Sheridan, serving the best cheeseburgers in town. And it's a straight little hopscotch across the grass. Sweat takes it across, and he's drugged down.
He had an opportunity to cut that up the field. I don't like him taking that wide like that.
That brings it. We'll take it over on the 24-yard line here of our own 24. Yeah.
That's a situation where you need to put your foot in the ground.
But it kind of seems like every time that we've received a kickoff, now we've done great on our kickoffs tonight, folks, but we're sprinting across the other side of the field.
We are. All right, this is a big drive for Hischer. We need an answer right here. And this is our worst starting field position that we've had for the evening.
Yeah, but they're backed up crazy on our line. Sweat's in motion, handoffs up the middle to Rodriguez, and he's pushing and pushing.
Way to go, Smash.
Gain of about 6. We're going to bring up I'm going to call that 7. So that's going to be second down and 3.
Still yet to really test that outside edge, that perimeter edge. That I can see that being a wrinkle that we come out with in the third and fourth quarters.
Yeah,
we've had good success with Rodriguez.
Sweats in motion again. Handoff up the middle again, and he has plenty of room.
Nice. For
a gain of about 5, and that's going to be a Bulldog first down.
I got to do a better job, Arthur, seeing how they're respecting that motion man coming around the side.
Yeah, they've watched that. I think Kenyon did a great job last week in that aspect, and I'm pretty sure they've kind of watched that as we come up on 4 minutes left here in the second quarter. Sweat's in motion again. And the pitch is to Sweat around the side, and they got 3 guys just waiting for him. That's going to be a loss of about 2 to bring up second down and 12 from the Bulldog 35. Yeah, they've been sitting on that. They're really worried about that.
That's where that counter option back to the wide side of the field where he comes back in motion. We fake the handoff, and he stops his motion and reverses and goes back the other way.
Yeah, I love that. Second down and 12 here for your Bulldogs. Sweats in motion again. Handoffs up the middle to Rodriguez, and he's hit right about maybe a gain of 1. It's going to bring up third and 12.
About 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go in this half. Last thing I'd like to do is to have to punt this ball away and give it back to Woodward to run out this first half and then let them have it to start the third quarter.
So I seen Frazier come in. He's going to be up top as your receiver. I'd almost look for another slant coming across there. It's worked every time tonight to him, and they're definitely giving him plenty of room.
So we're tight on the slot. Nobody's on the slot, really.
And they're going to blow that play dead. False start on your Bulldogs, so that's going to put us in even deeper situation here. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 17. We don't like to see that.
No, this is one of those plays that normally if we're on defense, we're holding our breath.
Yeah. 2:55 left here, folks, in the second quarter.
One thing we have done is we've kept that clock running.
Yeah, especially that's a great thing to do with the lead, with you needing some momentum. I still look for that same play to come out of this because not much has changed. Pass it down to Montgomery, and he gets about 10 yards. So he's going to bring up 4th down and 7, and Coach Thompson wastes no time sending out his punt unit. Be good just let this – I don't know why the clock's not running, but –
No, I think he was out of bounds on that
Oh,
play.
did he go out of bounds? Okay.
Yeah, he did.
All right.
Need a good snap right here.
Yeah, get a good punt off. Ben can do it. Oh,
kind
I
of
spoke too early, I guess. I was way high.
Whoa.
Oh, no.
Yep. Unfriendly bounce right there.
Yeah. Well, as we get set for your Bulldogs to take over on defense, we're going to take a break with them. You're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Welcome back, folks, here to Bulldog football as we had a 1st down and 10 there for the Boomers at the 45-yard line. We're going to bring up 2nd down, and that was the incomplete pass, folks. I'm sorry. But it's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 from their own 45-yard line.
Defensive line had good penetration there again, yeah. Arthur. We're shuffling guys around right here. We've got an uncovered guy on the top.
Oh, my goodness, and he's going deep and in the air, and he makes the catch.
There again, our corners were on the wrong side of the field, trying to switch corners. Safety had a rollover, and
just didn't get there. I mean, he was there, but it's tough to make up that ground and try to knock it down. But that's the 2nd time they've hit a play where nobody's been covered. So that's going to bring up 1st and 10 from the Bulldog 21-yard line. We definitely need some stops here, Mike. Turnover right here would be really nice.
They've worked out that.
And they run it up the middle. We get a hand on him, but he somehow
Bennett just
fights his
missed
way
that
for 5 yards. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 5 from the 16-yard line with 2 minutes left here in the second quarter.
Christian Bennett had worked his way into the backfield and had a hand on the ball carrier there, just couldn't finish the play.
Kind of stumbled him up a little bit too.
He did. That's the opportunity for one of those linebackers to come in and clean that up.
Yeah. I mean, you got to give it to the running back. He stayed on his feet and kept good balance. So
he did. They've worked out their center quarterback exchanges. They were having some issues with those.
Yep. 2nd down. They roll out again like he said he likes to. Nobody, and he bolts it down.
Too much time.
Yeah, that's too much time. But, I mean, as it falls incomplete, I'm going to give credit where credit's due on that secondary there. Besides the 2 passes that we just didn't have a man covered, they've done really good. They haven't let nobody deeper than them. They're making sure they stay well within it. A play like that right there, he's got a lead blocker. I don't even know why his running back goes out 3 or 4 yards, and nobody's even covering him. You could just toss it over to him or even run it. Would have been better there. I don't want to give them advice, though. I'm sorry. 3rd down and 5 from the 16. Little high of a snap. Run up the middle again, and he has room. Good little cut there. It's going to be close to the first. Yep, they're going to give it to him at the 10-yard line. That's going to bring up 1st and goal for the Boomers on the Bulldog 10-yard line.
Something to think about here. They only got 1 timeout. They had to burn 2 timeouts early.
They don't have any, I don't think, Mike.
No.
I think they burned through them.
Okay, they still have 1 on the board.
Okay. I thought – I could be wrong, but I thought they burned through them. Now, I've been wrong all night tonight, so I'm going to go with you on this one. Either way, we've got to come up with some stops. We got 1:16 left here in the second quarter, folks. Snap. And they run the same play, but we're ready for it this time.
Crash down the line.
They gained 2 yards, but I don't think you want to run to that side because that's where Michael Bennett is, and he's been disrupting all night.
Case Hardzog did a good job of shooting a gap right there and getting down and being a part of that tackle.
Yeah, I think those backers have seen that play enough. They kind of know when it's coming. Our middle back, though, is pretty open right here if you see it, Mike.
Woodward's running a lot of tempo right here.
They throw it on a back shoulder. Touchdown, Boomers.
Yep. Really gave too much cushion down there. That close to the goal line, give a 5-yard cushion.
Well, and they seen that because that was a design play. Get to the goal line, stop, and the ball's going to be there. And it was executed perfectly. We were still backing up. I mean, but this extra point's going to be huge, Mike.
This is the area of the game that Coach Abbott has stressed, where we can't let negative plays multiply, where we got to buckle down and just rely on what we have learned from and what we've done in practice.
And it's good. That's going to tie the game up, folks, at 16-all with 39 seconds left here in the first half. You're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
At Billingsley Ford, we pride ourselves on the integrity and transparency of our pricing. The price you see is the price you pay. As your hometown Ford dealer, that's the way it should be.
I'm Grant Billingsley, and that's the Billingsley way.
Bring home the win at Billingsley Hyundai with huge savings every day from our massive inventory of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Come by today and see how we can help find a winning deal for you with America's best warranty. Now that's the Billingsley way. At Billingsley Ford, we pride ourselves on the integrity and transparency of our pricing.
You're watching your Cash Bulldogs here on the Oklahoma Sports Network as Woodward just tied the game up at 16 right here before the first half ends. They'll be kicking off from the 40. We want to thank your kickoff sponsor, Wayne's Drive-In, the best cherry limeades and steak fingers in Lawton, 2 locations, Cash and Sheridan. We've already had 1 kickoff return, so they kick it on the ground. And it's Montgomery who had the kickoff return. He's got some room. Cuts it back up the middle because they had the end covered, and he gets it out to the 39-yard line of the Bulldogs with 32 seconds left here in the second quarter.
He did a good job of just getting north and south on that. He didn't pitter-patter around looking for a hole. He just got up in there and did his business.
Yeah, what are you looking at here, Mike? What do you think? You think we'll try anything, or what do you think we'll just kind of take a knee, go into it? We get the ball at starting the third quarter. So.
I don't think we're at a place in our season where we can just take a knee.
I agree. I think you're right. We got two twins down here, one up top. We got Sweat up top. He'll probably come in motion, I imagine. Yep, straight across. The pitch is to him, and we got blockers.
Cut it up.
Oh, good block. Oh, my goodness. Oh, come on. Give me –
Way to pop back up.
Thank you. There's
the flag. Pop back up.
The head referee threw the flag on that. You can't stand over somebody and do that. Yeah, he did an amazing job. He got back up. That didn't hurt him. Those big hits don't hurt as bad as what people think. That's going to be great for us. Big time, just losing your cool on the defense there. That's going to put the ball down in Boomer territory at the 46-yard line with 23 seconds left. We got 2 timeouts left, don't we, Mike?
3.
We got all 3 of them. Okay.
Yeah, we do. At least that's what the board is saying.
I like it. All right. Well, they're running the clock. Come on, boys. All right. Quick pass, and it's perfect.
Get out of bounds.
Executed over to Montgomery.
Get out of bounds. First
okay.
down. Clock is going to stop on the first down. 13 seconds
Well, he
left.
got out of bounds, too. They called him back there. But I think you run another play like that, call a timeout, and give Ben Angel a chance to, take this lead into the half. Yeah, look for it to come down here to Luke down here on the bottom, too. Maybe even up to Case Hardzog. Hance. Oh, my goodness. That's what we could not have happen. As he's taken down at the 50 with no chance of getting a field goal from there with 7 seconds left. That's just the worst. Not the worst thing that could happen, but the second worst thing that could happen. As Cash is going to take a timeout. We're going to take one with you, and we'll come right back with the last 7 seconds of the first half here, folks. You're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
At Cactus Floral, they're more than just your average florist. Speedy, reliable deliveries and customer care that's beyond compare are just 2 things that set them apart. Wedding flowers to special events and memorials, candles, jewelry, and unique vintage items. They're your professional local florist proudly serving Cache in the surrounding area. They're ready to assist.
Welcome back, folks, as Cash recovered the botched snap back at the 50. That's going to make it a 2nd down and 27, 28. The biggest thing is it took us out of field goal range, what we were trying to shoot for there, Mike, with 7 seconds left here in the second quarter.
Yeah, probably last play.
Richard Bennett gets it on the move, and he gets about 6. And they're just going to take that into the half, folks. As we go into halftime, folks, it's Woodward 16, your Cash Bulldogs 16. You're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
When you need flowers delivered locally or worldwide. Give them a call today at 844-626-9269. Cactus Floral, 501 West H in Cache.
Lawton Community Health Center's high-quality health care is convenient to wherever you are in the region. We're here for you, whether it's our main clinic on Southwest Lee Boulevard or any of our other locations in Lawton. LCHC has additional clinics in Marlow, Comanche, Cache, Medicine Park, Apache, Elgin, and Burns Flat, with more on the way. Enjoy peace of mind knowing quality care from experienced providers is always available. LCHC, your hometown healthcare.
Landmarks. They stand as symbols, reminding us of history and moments that shape our lives. We create our own landmarks. At Becker Raybon Funeral Home, we understand the importance of honoring these moments. Let our compassionate team help you celebrate the life and legacy of your loved one. Offering a range of services to honor the stories that matter most, we believe that every life leaves a mark that deserves to be cherished and remembered. Becker Raybon Funeral Home, honoring the landmarks of your life.
Lawton Fort Sill Regional Airport, just 1 mile to anywhere. Offering non-stop service to Dallas-Fort Worth. Fast, friendly, and convenient without all the hassles. Easy parking, and with close proximity to your arrivals and departures, all in their newly renovated terminal. Here to there in just 1 mile. To book your mile to anywhere destination from LAW, log on to AA.com or call 800-433-7300.
Welcome back, Bulldog fans, as we are here at halftime with a score of 16-16. And, you know, your Bulldogs went up to start the game, and then, you know, we had a couple misfortunes, Mike, and, you know, the Woodward comeback tie there at the end of the half, and to go in with a tie score here. I want to thank everyone for listening. Thank all of our sponsors, especially our halftime sponsor, Phillips Music. Phillips Music has a wide variety of musics and every music lesson that you can that you need. When in doubt, call Phillips Music. We're going to listen to the Cash Cheerleaders and the Cash Band. We're going to take the halftime break with them, folks. Enjoy the band.
Now entering the field is our very own Pride of Cash marching band under the direction of Mr. Derek Reiner and Mr. Rob Miller. The band is led by drum majors Preston Hudson and Julie Martin. The color guard is directed by Tracy Freeze and assisted by guard captains Ronnie Williams and Aaliyah Price. The drumline captain is Dylan Pelley. The Pride of Cash will perform music by Elton John, including Funeral for a Friend, Your Song, and Saturday Night's All Right. Tonight's trumpet soloist is Alexander Garrison. Drum majors, is your band ready? Bulldog fans, let's cheer on your Pride of Cash marching band. The Pride of Cash Band has maintained a long-standing tradition of musicianship going back decades. We'd like to take a moment to honor that heritage by introducing and welcoming the following Cash Band alum. From 1981, Terry Randall. 1984, Michael Ritchie. 1985, Shannon Ritchie. 1986, Dr. Joan Bishop Gableman. From 1988, Tracy Freeze. From 1999, Leslie Barfield. From 1999, Kendra Clark. From 2015, Derek Dobbins-Speck. From 2022, Taylor Sherwood. From 2022, Evan Aubrey. From 2022, Trevor Reyes. From 2023, Lisa Johnson. From 2023, Angeline Piccarelli. From 2024, Chloe Early. From 2024, Katie Ellis. From 2024, Ali Sieberts. From 2024, Jacob Schaefer. From 2024, Mark Pius. And from 2024, Cynthia Van Zandt.
Landscaping and Irrigation has been providing top-rated professional landscape and irrigation services for the past 25 years. They take your vision for that perfect landscaping project for your home, new construction, or business and make it a reality with their easy financing options. You'll want to make sure to ask them about their seasonal services too. 4D Landscaping and Irrigation. Call 510-9983.
Welcome back, everyone, as we get set to start the second half here with your Cash Bulldogs 16, the Woodward Boomers 16. So, Mike, basically we're going to have a second half that's going to just start like the first half because it's a tie ball game. So we're going to go in there. We had the momentum there pretty much from start to about the middle of the second quarter, and the Boomers took advantage of a couple of plays and got back in this game.
They did. I'm looking for some little wrinkle on offense that we haven't showed them just yet that we can use to our advantage. Kind of got the wind sucked out of ourselves there at the end. Had 2 plays where we left folks uncovered in that half. That makes easy opportunities for the quarterback, but we are at home. We are going to have to come out and start on defense, and we're going to have to come out and have a good stand from the get-go. But I'm sure the coaches have been able to tweak a couple things. On defense, I'd like to see, as he's rolling to the wide side of the field or his strong side that he likes to throw to, I'd like to contain him a little bit, keep him inside, that pocket, not let him work all the way over to the sideline. That's really putting our defensive backs in jeopardy. You mentioned that, Arthur. I mean, it's just making them cover for way too long.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. As I'm just sitting here right now, defensive ends widen out because you got to think about it. Their little run plays that they do are up the middle, and we're over pursuing anyway as a defensive end, and it's cutting up through the middle. So if we take and we widen those defensive ends out, and that'll take away that, as well as it's not going to hurt us in the run game any. I don't. The way that they're running the ball, I don't believe that that's going to change anything that they would do. So I think if we got Paulus Cash and Michael Bennett out there on the ends, just take them out a couple yards, and he really only likes to roll out to the right, his strong side. So I agree 100% with you. So, but as both teams sit here, we got about 40 seconds left. We're going to go into kickoff, and like you said, though, we got to start out on defense. So we're going to see what they adjusted to. I do believe that the coach staff adjusted pretty good, and we're going to see some different things out of us coming into the second half.
This first drive is going to tell the story of the second half, I think.
Yeah, either way, I look for us. I mean, we need a good 3 and out, and let's just start it from there.
They really haven't done anything except through those long passes. So I think maybe 3 or 4 of those. We had that one where the kid sat down that zone. That other one, 2 where we were uncovered, and 1 on a 3rd and 20 or better.
3rd and 20, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, one of the biggest things that hurt us, gave up 10 points really, was the 2 uncovered receivers on the 2 separate drives. We ended up stopping them, getting a field goal to start the game, and then at the end, that led to a tying touchdown. So that really hurt us, and I said it the first time, but we've done it twice, and that's the only 2 times I've seen us do it this year. But it come up big on us. As we get ready to kick off here, we want to remind you that our kickoff is brought to you by Wayne's. They have 2 locations on Cash and Sheridan, and some of the best grilled chicken salads that you'll ever have. I promise you. Everybody, I eat at Wayne's all the time. So, as you can tell, they have the best of everything.
We need to come out right here and pin them back deep.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ben's got the leg to do that.
Yeah, he sure does. Honestly, the middle of that field's really tempting to me.
Oh, yeah.
You get it past that. It's like they're expecting an onside kick to just pooch it up. But this time, let's make sure we recover it.
Yeah.
But I agree. Let's just pin them deep and pin our ears back on defense. And that's exactly what he does. He's going to kick it in the end zone. Oh, no, he's not. They're going to take it at the 1 on the run.
They've got a little
not
bit
a bad
of
job by
they've got a little bit of a crease.
He's got room. He's going to take it 99 yards for a Boomer touchdown. He got that on the run going sideways and took it in there. I know what you were going to say. As soon as he caught it, you said it. He's got it. Not the way we wanted to come out of the half.
No, that'll leave a bad taste in your mouth. And that's the side we had our coverage slanted to, too. Yeah. I think the guys kind of got it in the back of their head he wasn't going to bring that out.
Yeah, I mean, Ben kicked it perfect right on the 1 yard line, but you got to make the tackles.
This is the attitude adjustment right here that we talked about before. I think they called another sideline warning.
Yeah, they called touchdown good, but that's another sideline warning. That's the second, so that should be a penalty.
This is the attitude adjustment that we talked about before the game, how tough we're going to be mentally right here. We need to be able to put that behind us. That hurts. I ain't going to kid you. That hurts. That's one of those mental breakdowns, but we need to put it behind us. And there's a lot of time left in this game. That took all of 13 seconds.
13 seconds, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, coaching, that's always the thing. You know, special teams always scared me the most.
It's the thing most of the teams practice the least.
Exactly. And that's why it scared me the most, because if you're looking at it from you're looking at it as, okay, you know, we're kicking it. You don't think about when you're returning it. You think about the kickoff and, you know, the punts and things like that as the Boomers go for the extra point. It's up, and it is good. As the Boomers are going to lead 23-16 to start this second half. You're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Amber. Welcome to Wild and Wonder. We offer year-round, full-time early care and education for infants through pre-K, to include an after-school and summertime program for school-agers. Wild and Wonder is not only a great place for children, it's also a great place for staff, and we're always looking to add to our school family. For more information, go to our website.
Welcome back, folks, as the Boomers are fixing to get set to kick off to your Bulldogs. We do think, that sideline warning, you're right, Mike. We were just talking about that at break, folks, that we think that it's going to should be a 5-yard penalty. So
we'll take it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not much, but, you know, you take it, especially on the kickoff, because we've got two that can take it back, too. So I remind you that the kickoff is brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In. The best fried chicken salads as well. I didn't know that.
This is like a slap in the face to start this half.
Yeah, and they've learned, they're kicking it hard and short, but nice pickup. That's going to be Richard Bennett. I like it. He scooped it up, didn't have problems with it, and he still brought it out 15 more yards to the 44-yard line.
I want to see how the kids react to that. We can, you know, get slapped in the face and we can let them slap us again. Or we can step up and come out fighting right here.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I think hopefully we're going to come back fine. I mean, our offense. I mean,
look at that.
Look at that.
Look at that H-back, Arthur.
Oh, my goodness.
There's nobody on top of him.
I mean, that's a run right there. Just toss it over there and get you 5 or 6 yards at minimum. You know what I mean? Looks like we're going to have a late flag here. I'm not really sure what it's going to be on. I think it's going to be on the Boomers.
Looks like he was motioning offsides, but I don't know that. Yeah, that H-back on the top of the screen there on our offensive left is uncovered for
12 yards.
Face mask.
I was fixing to say, whoa.
I was fixing to have a heart attack,
Me
Arthur.
too. I know. I was like, whoa, okay now.
Yeah, we need to have a little bit of awareness right there, some kind of hot read where quarterback sees that and just steps up and just does a simple little pitch and catch. And take advantage of that. If they're going to give us that.
Couldn't agree more.
Yeah, and that puts us in a 1-on-1 situation right there with a speedy kid usually playing that slot.
And we got Montgomery up there now. I mean, he is 12 yards back. We throw it over to Sweat, and it's in and out of his hands. They're going to call that incomplete, which it was. So a little screen pass. I think that's more to set something up. I mean, we want to get it in our speedster's hands, but I think that's setting something else up too. I hope. You know, we haven't came back to those slants either.
Nope. I'm looking for that wrinkle. I want to see that thing that we haven't showed them yet that we were going to put in the second half.
Yeah. Hance has it, 2nd and 10. Still giving that H-back plenty of room, and Rodriguez is hit, and it looks like he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. So that's going to be 3rd down and 10.
So we had all of our offensive linemen up the field and all of their defensive linemen
behind us
on Rodriguez.
Yeah. I want to remind you that the 3rd quarter is brought to you by Comanche Home Center. If you're looking to build anything and everything, they have everything you need.
Need to be a little bit stick on those blocks a little bit longer.
Yep. Tosses to
turn
Sweat.
It up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up,
good,
turn it up.
Good.
Hey, way to fight for some yards.
Yep, good. Gain of about, I don't know what this official up here is coming up saying, but it looked like a gain of about 8.
Yep.
It's going to bring up 4th and 2.
It gives us the.
I didn't see a flag, but
false start.
He did throw one over there. All right, so once again, we're behind the sticks. It's going to be 3rd and 15.
Sweat recognized right there that wasn't going to make it to the outside. He did a good job cutting it up, then back to the outside.
Yeah, there was a huge hole to drive a semi-truck through up there, and he hit that and then cut it back out. We call it feathering. Low snap, handoff to Rodriguez, which that was just going nowhere.
Hang on to that football.
That low snap just really hurt us.
Throws timing off of everything.
And we're going to send our punting unit out, so kind of couldn't take advantage of that personal foul face mask call.
Let's go pin him back there, guys. These snaps scare me.
Yeah, but, you know, we've done really good on these. For some reason, we've been low whenever it comes to the see, that's perfect. We got a new punter back there. That's not Ben. Oh, got it! Yeah. Your Bulldogs recover it on the 18.
That's the play we need right there.
Yeah. Christian Philippe on the recovery.
Solis.
Is it Solis? Philippe? I can't see my.
Solis.
Christian
Solis.
My apologies.
Hey, way to get your name in the stat books.
That's right. We're going to have it on the 15-yard line, which guess what? That's the red zone. McCracken Portable Toilets and Septic for all your septic and portable toilet needs. They're number 1 when it comes to number 2. Call Justin anytime.
I've got him on speed dial.
Absolutely. I need him on speed dial all the time. Sweat's in motion. Handoff up the middle to Rodriguez. He has a huge hole. Keeps pushing. He's going to have the first down, and that's going to bring up a 1st and goal. Bulldogs on the 5-yard line.
Hey, that's where the turntables right there, boys.
All right. This is what we need. You know, everything's a game of inches, but this is, you know, turnovers. They help and they hurt. Look for Sweat here on the little pitch right. Nope, we're under center. Yep, Sweat. Going to take it up. Cut it up, son.
There you go. We'll take a walk-in touchdown every time.
He did the right thing. I was wanting him to cut it up, and he took it out to the outside. Great job.
Gave a little shoulder.
Sweat.
Dogs.
He has really come into his own here, you know, as a freshman coming in. Grown so much from that first game. On that same play, was having trouble figuring out where to cut. And now it's just he just looks natural out there. Great job.
Hey, but nothing happens without those guys on the outside blocking with those
Angels up, and the kick's good. And it's going to make the score 23-23 with 9:23 left here in the 3rd quarter. You're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Whether you're buying or selling, today's real estate market is proving trickier than ever.
We've been doing this for over 22 years.
So if a problem does arise, you can trust us to solve it.
Let us use our years of experience to guide you to buy or sell your home.
Trust the team that's gotten it done with over 12,000 deals done in the last 22 years.
Always call our Payment Berries team.
We're not bragging, we're just applying for a job.
Welcome back, Bulldog fans, as your Bulldogs just scored to tie the game here with 9:23 left here in the third quarter. We want to thank all of our sponsors for sponsoring your Cash Bulldogs and bringing you this Oklahoma Sports Network broadcast led by Wayne's, the best steak fingers in town. And we got a little pooch, and they were ready for that.
I like it.
I like to try. Might as well.
Let's go D. Okay.
Yep, defense is coming out, switching over. We want to thank Comanche Home Center for bringing you this third quarter. With over 50 years of experience in the lumber industry, they provide building materials to do it right. Comanche Westside Ace, 6902 Northwest Cash Road. Ace is the place. All right, Mike, we need a good defensive stand. This quarterback likes to roll to his strong side.
Yeah.
And we're going to have a false start.
The left tackle.
Yeah.
Or right tackle.
Right tackle, yeah.
Right tackle.
All right, we like that because that putting them behind the sticks.
I like Christian Bennett on that wide side over there too, to that quarterback strong side.
Absolutely, he's been a disruptor. They're moving him now. They must have heard you say, I don't know.
No, that's okay.
I think they're trying to go to the side they think they're running with on there. Paul's Cash moves up top. Yep, and he runs right to it.
Crashed in on it.
He crashed in on that. Nope, I think we're going to have a hold, though.
Holder block in the back. Yeah.
Either way, good for us.
Yeah.
He did have a huge hole over there, though. But
we collapsed that side, but they gave that back the opportunity to bounce it outside our containment.
Going to be a holding on the Boomers.
You got it.
Back them up 10. Be a 1st and 20 from the 40.
Should be 1st and 25.
They're going to throw it. I think they do it where they threw the flag.
Oh, gotcha.
No, you might be right. I thought it was where they threw the flag, but yeah, it is.
No, yeah. Good deal. I like the direction we're going.
Yeah, I mean, keep them going that way. I like that. We'll be scoring another safety before long. And like you said, I think if we just widen out a little bit on our ends, we're crashing in a little too hard.
Got a new corner down here on our side of the field, Arthur, on the short side of the field.
Yep. I'll look at folks here in a minute as soon as this play goes off.
Outside.
We're just – and, he didn't gain much. He got a good – we kept him to gaining, it looks like 3, so it's going to bring up a 2nd and 17. But it's just that whole outside is still open.
Yeah, he didn't hit that very hard.
No. That's going to be Jace Yoder. That's the new corner down on the bottom here.
Jace played well last week, too.
He did. Well, and I think it looks like they took him out, put Richard Bennett. Nope, Jace is up top now.
Yeah, he's on the high side of the field.
I like it. Get some of these guys in there. Get them some experience. Jace is just a junior.
Rolling the opposite way this time.
That's kind of new, but he does complete the pass for a gain of, looks like another 3, 4. We'll give him 4. That's going to bring up 3rd and 13. So, that's still not too bad.
We had 2 defenders there.
Yep.
Made sure the tackle got him out of bounds. Rolled against his natural throwing side on that side, too. That went against their tendencies.
Yeah. 8:28 left here in the third quarter. Boomers have it 3rd and 13 from their own 47-yard line.
It's just the danger zone for us. I can hear Kenny Loggins singing right now.
Now that's going to be in my head, Mike. Thank you. But he rolls out to his strong side. Passing it deep. Nobody there. Almost picked off by Richard Bennett.
Did a good job.
Hey, we'll take that. They're going to send their punting unit out now.
We had somebody on his hip, too. So,
yeah, definitely was not comfortable there throwing that ball.
We need to be careful right here on this. Make sure we got plenty of room to field that punt. We don't want to do for them. Yeah.
Yeah, that turns that momentum right over because you seen what just happened there. 8:21 left here in the third quarter. Your Bulldogs set to get the ball back as we have Richard Bennett and Luke Montgomery back.
He's
deep.
kind of an Australian kicker. He likes to run a little bit.
Oh, good punt. They're going to let it go.
Get out of there, ball.
Boomers are going to down it at the 2. Oh, they're going to bring it out. Nope. They're going to have it at the 5. That's still a good punt. We're going to take the break with them. You're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience.
Welcome back, Bulldog fans, as your Bulldogs take over on their own 5-yard line after a good punt from the Boomers. Hands it to Sweat. Makes a cut, makes a guy miss, and couldn't make another guy miss, but great job going positive. Looks like he gained 3 out to the 8-yard line. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 7.
We want to get a first down here, right here, but we want to be really careful with that football.
Yeah, of course. I mean, 7:50 left here in the third. Deep in your own territory. I mean, you pick up a first down here, then you can start thinking a little more, but definitely be safe here. And look at that cushion up there that they're giving us.
That's crazy.
Handoff up the middle to Rodriguez. He's hit right away, but he did gain another 3.
It's going
to bring up a 3rd and 4.
Yep. Go with a hard count right here, Arthur.
Yeah. Grab grass, right?
Yeah, we haven't done that all year. Or all game, excuse me.
All game, yeah.
Just make sure our guys are on the same page. There's a gut check right here, guys.
Yeah.
Dig yourself out of this hole.
Man, just throw it up to that H-back. Oh, Hans is going to call his own number, and he's going to pick up the first down.
I like it.
For a gain of about 8 down to the 18-yard line. First down, Bulldogs.
There's your little wrinkle. That's the first time all night we run that option.
Yep, it caught them off guard too.
Yep, good call, Coach Abbott.
Still want him to throw it to that H. I'm like, man, he is just – let him see what he can do out there. Make him at least suck up on him, and that way he can – see, look at how he's coming down on the line now. Nobody's out there. Hands it up the middle to Rodriguez. He's met after a gain of 2 to bring up 2nd down and 8 from the 20.
Wish we were just on that positive side of that first down stick where we were at 4 yards on that first down instead of just 2, but we're digging ourselves out of this hole right here.
Yeah, good. It's kind of weird, but you say the same thing here about, when we had it back at the 5. You get it out. You want to get it out to about the 25, 30 before you start.
This is the first time we've run this play tonight. We ran this successfully in Elk City.
Yep. The pitch is out to Rodriguez. He makes a couple of guys miss.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
He's tough to get down because he's so strong. So he picks up about 10 yards for a Bulldog first down at the 33-yard line.
There's another wrinkle. That's the second play we hadn't run in the first half that we ran in the second half. So that's a nice job there again by Coach Abbott.
Yeah. Now, folks, you can open it up a little bit more where you're not pinned down so far.
I like that formation a whole bunch.
Yeah.
Gives us a power to that side.
Sweat's in motion. Handoff up the middle to Rodriguez. He has a huge hole. Gains about 13 yards down to the 46-yard line of the Bulldogs.
With him under center, that's a much quicker hitting play, catching those defensive linemen off balance just a little bit.
Well, it gives Rodriguez a good head of steam coming in.
Yeah.
And, where he's not stopping.
Stagnant.
Going. And I love it. I think that's something they added this week that actually is working really well.
I'd like to run to this side of the field over there.
Sweat. He's going to take it to the high side.
Get it up. You got blocks. Get it up. Don't stop.
Got a gain of about 8, it looks like.
Let's not be greedy. Good job.
It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 2.
Most of the times we have ran wide in this game, we've been running it to our offensive right. That's really the first time we've ran it to our left.
Yeah, so, I like that. That was a good call.
Yeah, I think
coming up on 5 minutes left here in the third quarter. Excuse me, folks. Bulldogs driving. Remember, we started this at our 5, and now we're in Boomer territory. So it's a motion. Hand off to
hit a block. Hit a block. Oh, that's a little horse collar there.
Super Mario there, and another horse collar. But he gets a first down after a gain of 5 down to the Boomer 43-yard line.
Go, boys. Good job.
Just methodical. Take some time off. 5:01 left here in the third.
All right, let's get on the same page here, guys. Think about your assignment. Think about your execution.
Now this drive they have been almost flawless. I hate to say that, but they've almost been a little late on that. But Mario Romero takes it up the middle for a gain of looks like 5, so it's going to bring up 2nd down and 5. Not bad. This Case Hardzog comes in for Sweat. You know, we've hit those runs and runs. You know, I'd like to hit, you know, a little slant or something right here with Luke down here.
Yep.
Or really, there's nobody deep. They're not even thinking about it now. You could hit Frazier going deep right here. Just take a shot. They hand it to Richard Bennett.
Get the first down, brother.
Looks like he's going to pick up the Bulldog first. No, they're calling him down. They're calling him down.
He looks like he's about half a yard short, Arthur.
Yeah, I think you're right. So it's going to bring up a 3rd, and we're going to call it 1. I look for just a QB sneak right here probably, or pound it to.
Middle's wide open.
Yeah, I know. I mean, they're all crawled up here. Oh, no flag, no flag. I don't know how that wasn't a flag. Good job. Way to get him off guard. He's going to gain.
Fumble the ball.
Oh, my goodness.
Fumble the ball.
That was a good call, good play. Get up, shake your head off. It's okay. We got 3:30 left here in the third. As the Boomers are going to take over on the 24-yard line. We're going to take a break. No, we're going to stay right here, folks. Everybody, they're coming out. I want to remind everyone, you were talking earlier, Mike, about people being able to watch our broadcast. You know, make sure you can download our app. It's free. Apple, Android device, whatever you have, it's free to download, watch. We got 12 different schools in our network. It's fun to watch. You know, we play Thursday, Friday.
It's not just football either. You can watch anything.
That's right. Good job right there by Ben Angel.
It was.
For no gain. Going to bring up a 2nd down and 10. Yeah, they got volleyball, soccer, everything you can think of, folks. Basketball.
It's year-round.
Yeah, if you got a smart TV, you can download it on your Roku. You can download it on Smart TV, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, everything. Just search Oklahoma Sports Network. It's great.
Pretty big cushion on that slot receiver out there. They are widened out just a little bit, like you were asking for, Arthur.
Yeah.
Let's get there. We got that covered.
Yeah.
You bet.
Yep.
He's the man, Case Hartzog.
Yeah, Case Hartzog's playing great. Yeah, and I love that. You know, spread them out a little bit. They can't do any. If you're out there, their biggest threats have been. I mean, of course, that run up the middle's really hurt us a little bit, but it's not going to hurt you any for those defensive ends to pop out a little bit.
You would expect a semi-conservative play call right here, pinned back in their own territory, but
yeah, with the tie game, with 2 minutes left in the third, I think you're right. But they've got them stacked over each other up there. He's probably going to roll out that way. What do you think, Mike?
I agree.
Well,
straight back.
We don't let him.
Got a little pressure. There he comes. Get their case.
And he just throws it over the head. Good job. That's okay. Good job. Cash is was on the pursuit there with 2:05 left here in the third quarter.
We had talked last week, Arthur, about closing the window. We're not throwing through barn doors tonight.
Yeah.
Except those two broken coverages. We're not throwing through barn doors. The window has shrunken, and we're making the quarterback being a little bit more precise. So that's a big plus for the secondary. I mean, they've taken a lot of grief. We should end up with good field position right here.
Yeah.
Oh, Angel got it.
I think he got it.
Angel
I think
got
he
it.
tipped it.
Oh, got smoked, but good job.
I think that's Yoder.
It is.
He got it, but good job to hang on to it. So we're going to give the Bulldogs the ball at the 37-yard line.
Let's take advantage of it, guys.
The Boomers. We're going to take a little break with you, folks. You're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Welcome back, folks. As your Bulldogs take it, Richard Bennett takes it to the side. He's got a little bit.
He's got the edge.
Oh, he does.
Got the edge.
And they just push him out after a gain of about 12 yards. It's going to be a Bulldog first down on the 24-yard line. That was a good play call right there.
It was nice. He did a good job not giving up on that play.
Handoff up the middle. Rodriguez hit it right away for a gain of 1. It's going to bring up second down and 9. That was a good hit play right there. Sweat's coming back in.
Good job, Richard Bennett.
Mm-hmm. I like how we can rotate our guys in and out, too.
Hey, this is plus territory right here, guys. We need to bear down and stick this sucker in the end zone.
Yeah, 1:30 left here in the third quarter. Tied at 23.
Let's see another wrinkle there, Coach Abbott. Let's see something right here.
Handoff up the middle to Rodriguez. He has room. He's spinning, pulling, pushing. Gains about 6. It's going to be a third and 3.
Yeah, we got 2 downs. Pick up 3 yards right here.
Yeah, this
Let's
is
go,
definitely
boys.
4-down territory.
Hey, Super Mario's in the game right here.
Yeah. Give Rodriguez a little bit of a break.
Hey, here's that formation I like.
Yeah.
We should be coming short side into our power right here.
And we're going to have a timeout. Boomers. We're going to take it with you, folks, as you're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home. Connect with a personal banker and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye, limits. Hello.
Welcome back, folks, as the Bulldogs have it 3rd down and 3 from the Boomer 20, the Boomer 17, excuse me, folks.
Muddle huddle right here, Arthur. We're going to come out of this real quick, run to the line, and then go quickly.
I like it, especially the way that the Boomers run their defense. It's going to get them off. But we
give it to this. Woo!
Yeah, we got 2 people moving. That's not a good thing. Oh, man.
Got to take a timeout on a timeout.
Cash is going to call a timeout. We're going to take it with them, folks. You're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Clothes nowadays are so expensive. And no matter how good a sale is, you still walk out spending hundreds on barely anything. Goodwill is the place to go. We have a wide variety of affordable clothing for all ages. To help you save, we have weekly specials from half off to 99-cent items. Make sure to check less. Save at...
Welcome back, folks, as the Bulldogs come out of the timeout here with a 3rd and 3 from the Boomer 20 or I keep messing that up, folks. 17-yard line.
Boys,
55 seconds left.
We got to smell this right here. We got to get this.
Sweat's
we
in
got to
motion.
take it. We got to take it. We got to take it.
Arrow's up the
pushing.
middle. I think he's going to be short, just a yard short. 4th down and 1. There's no doubt we're going for right here. Same play up the middle. They haven't stopped it. I mean, we've got at least 2 yards every time, Mike.
Well, we got to get up on that ball and let's go. I know Coach Thompson would like to shoot somebody's butt out on that last play, but
yeah. Trying to get them off right there, throw them off a little bit with 20 seconds left here in the third quarter.
Let's go line.
He's
Come on, line. Come
quarterback
on, line.
sneak.
Come on, line.
Hance hit it initial, but his extra surge, I think, got it for him.
Arthur, I don't like that spot.
I think he got it, Mike.
I don't like that spot.
I don't like it either, but I think he got it.
This is one of those front foot, back foot spots, Arthur.
Because I can't see across the field over there all the way, but I think we're just inside of the 14 and just on Cash's side of the 14, and that's where they got the ball. So I think we're going to be fine. If it was on the 14, I'd be scared.
I think
I've been wrong all night, though, folks, so don't go with me on this.
Arthur, I think I'm not disagreeing with you, but I think we're going to be a tad bit short that year.
See, I'm just optimistic, Mike. We're going to have it by the touch of the ball. Where's our camera angle down there for that? I need our camera angle.
Jennifer would say I need to be a half full guy, not a half.
I need our camera angle down at the bottom. Dang it. I think you're right, Mike.
Dagnabbit.
You're right, Mike. We're short.
Dagnabbit.
It wasn't even close. Sorry, guys. Y'all shouldn't have. I told you I've been wrong all night. All right, well, there's 11 seconds left here in the third quarter. We're tied at 23. It's back and forth here in the third quarter. We've had the ball most of the third quarter, though.
We dominated that quarter and didn't come away with any points. Or did?
Yeah, we had a touchdown that quarter.
Yeah, we had a touchdown. We should have had more. We've been inside the 25 2 times. Once gave it up on downs and once gave it over on a fumble.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff like that, that's what comes back to bite you. But there again, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
We'll be all right. We're good. Come out here. Our defense has played pretty strong. The only points that they've got this quarter is that opening kickoff. So defense played good. They bounce it out. They get about 4 there. That's going to end the third quarter as the Bulldogs are tied with the Boomers 23-23. You're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Check out the new Westside Ace Hardware and Carpet One. Our huge showroom is filled with the latest in home flooring and stocked with all your project needs. Come in today and see what you've been missing. The new Westside Ace Hardware and Carpet One, directly behind Wayne's Drive-In on Cash Road. Experience the new Westside Carpet One. Our showroom is filled with the latest floor covering and interior design trends, and our experienced staff will make your satisfaction a priority. The all-new Westside Carpet One, behind Wayne's Drive-In on Cash Road.
We're not. All right, folks, we're back here as we're fixing to start the fourth quarter of a really good game between Woodward and Cash. 23-23 starting the fourth quarter. It's been just basically like this all night, back and forth, back and forth. One scores, the other one scores.
We need to take advantage of having them pinned back right here. We did not take advantage of opportunities that we had in that third quarter. We very easily could have put 2 more touchdowns on the board.
Oh yeah, I mean we've definitely left points out there. That's one of the things Coach Thompson talked to me about this week is we got to cut that out because that's the thing that's kind of hurt us a little bit as the handoff's up the middle. He slips down and loses a yard, so we'll take that. 3rd down and 6 now. Okay, that's not a bad way. Okay. Yeah.
All right, big stand right here for the Bulldogs. Big play.
Yeah.
If we can hold them here, not get a first down, we're looking at getting the ball back maybe around the
50.
Yeah, 50, 45 in.
Yep, and plus territory. As we come up here on the 3rd and 6, big play right here, as you said, Mike, for our defense. And we played good this second half. They roll out.
Side.
There's nobody really to throw to. Great job breaking it up.
Nice job. Got a hold maybe.
Waiting for. Oh, that was Richard Bennett. He's been everywhere tonight.
Yeah, he was solid. Yeah, we got a hold.
The crazy thing is he's just a sophomore, folks. What was that call? Is that a hold?
It is a hold, and we declined it.
Yeah, we just decline it.
Yes, sir.
Get the ball back. Lick our wounds. Oh, he's a junior. Thank you. It's dark up here. I can't see.
Yeah. This punter, he likes to get that snap and roll to his right.
Mm-hmm.
We know that. I wouldn't run to where that ball is snapped. I'd go outside of that guy.
There you go. Oh, and he got it! Woo! Get on it! Oh, they kicked it out for a safety. That's a smart heads-up play by that punter. But once again, the genie of Mike breaks through.
He's telling you where he's taking that ball.
I don't know what there's to talk about because he kicked it out, so that's a safety. We'll come back with the free kick, folks, as we're going to take a 2-point lead.
I don't know why it takes 4 guys to figure that out.
Then we're going to try to come over and explain it to Coach. So are they trying to say one of our guys kicked it out?
No, they're saying illegal touching on the Boomers. So they're going to give us the ball on
the 1?
Something like that. I don't know. Coach Thompson is not happy.
Not really sure what's going on either, but I think you're right. I think they're going to give it to us on the 1.
No, I think our defense is trotting back out there.
No, I don't understand what's going on. Somebody's going to have to explain it to me, folks, so I can explain it to you guys. I'm sorry.
This is where my wife told me I got to bite my tongue twice before I say something. And so I'm going to do that right here.
Well, I'm not, because this is just not the smartest thing I've seen. So he kicked it out into the end zone. That's a safety. They're saying he kicked it at the 1-yard line, so that's illegal touching. So it's down right there. Never seen that, folks. There's always something that ceases to amaze me, I guess. As we take a timeout, we're going to take it with you, folks. You're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders across the country. So at Firehouse Subs, we don't just make subs. We make subs that are big, bold, and craveable. We make our subs differently because our subs make a difference. Whether you order online or on our app, Firehouse Subs Rapid Rescue to Go will have your subs boxed, bagged, and ready for pickup. Firehouse Subs. Enjoy more subs. Save more money.
Welcome back, folks. As I think we've sorted it out a little bit. Don't totally agree with it, but the Boomers punter kicked it at the 1-yard line.
This is our offense out there, Arthur.
Okay.
This is our offense
So
out
I didn't figure it out. So they said it was illegal touching. It's down right there. Our offense is going to take over at the 1. But our defense went out there before, right? Before the timeout? So
they did.
I'm sorry, folks. We're trying to figure it out, too.
They are still talking about it.
Yeah, I think they're still trying to figure it out. So when they figure it out, we'll figure it out.
I mean, in the long run, this could turn around to benefit us, but even with that, it makes no sense to me.
Yeah, I think I mean, honestly, it does benefit us. If we could punch it in right here from a yard out, you would think analytics would say that's pretty good. But, and the 7's better than the 2, so.
Yes. I'm not convinced they know what they're going to do yet.
I think they're going to let them run with the offense until somebody comes out there screaming. Looks like Woodward's coach is trying to figure it out too. Like, hey, I think he actually has his punter out there. Not really sure. No, I guess he does have his defense out there. So, all right, folks, I think we got to sort it out again.
This is where the O-line has to take over right here.
Just give it to Rodriguez up the middle. Score a touchdown here. Oh, and Hans is going to take it up.
He's in there.
As he scores a Bulldog touchdown.
Dogs.
Guess I could have got into her that we were in the red zone there, so that's another chance for you to know that. The red zone is brought to you by McCracken Portable Toilets and Septic. They're number 1 when you need to go number 2.
Let's go, Ben. Punch that sucker through.
Extra point attempt is up. And good.
No doubter.
That's going to bring the score, your Bulldogs, 30. Woodward, 23. You're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Check out the new Westside Ace Hardware and Carpet One. Our huge showroom is
At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase.
Sidelined by surgery, illness, injury? Valor Physical Therapy can help. At Valor PT, our skilled therapists create a rehabilitation program individualized for you, with education and encouragement each step of the way. Whether it's sports or the activities of life, let Valor get you back in the game. Start now at 405-265-6449. No referral needed. Mention Oklahoma Sports Network and get a free t-shirt at your first appointment.
Welcome back, folks, as your Bulldogs are getting ready to kick off here from the doghouse. They just took the lead. Mike, sorry about that.
No, you're good. We were just saying this is the most points the Bulldogs have scored all year.
Yeah, absolutely. As your kickoff is brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In, 2 locations on Cash and Sheridan. Go get you some cheese fries. And a little pooch kick, and it's a fair catch is called on the 44-yard line. I don't know. Boomers will start there. That's pretty good field position, Mike.
It is. I think Coach Thompson's got a little bit of trust in his defense right now, but with this kind of field position, Woodward coaching staff is going to take advantage of it, open things up, especially being down 7 here. Time clicking away in the fourth quarter. Remember, they're looking for their first win too, guys.
Yep, as Woodward takes over at their 44. Quick pass to 11. He has a little bit of room, makes a guy miss, fighting for yardage, and gets about 14 down in Bulldog territory to the 43-yard line, folks. Going to bring up 1st and 10 for the Boomers.
We had a defender slip down on that play, left him open. He was trying to get back to his coverage. Knew where he needed to go. His feet were just moving faster, and his body would take him there.
Yeah, as we got 10:25 left here in the fourth quarter. Boomers in shotgun. Man in motion. Handoff to the left, and he has some room, but here comes – and he makes a great cut up the middle for a gain of 12 down to the Bulldog 31-yard line.
Usually a very sure tackling. Ben Angel missed that.
Yeah, but Cannon was shot out of a cannon coming through there, and he just stopped, and he went right by him. I really thought Cannon was going to just demolish him.
That edge has looked wide open all night. That's the first time they've really taken advantage of it. Not an opportunistic time for us. We've done this a couple times tonight where we bend and not broken. We need to bow up right here.
Yep. Handoff coming to this side. He cuts it up the middle. Not much there, and I think we're going to get a hold too. So he gains 2, but I think he's going to lose. I think that's going to put him behind the chains at first and about 20.
That'd be very advantageous for us.
Yep, that's what it is.
Nice.
That was pretty blatant up top there, Mike, on the hold with 9:34 here left here in the game.
I'm not sure Ben didn't hurt himself a little bit. He's coming out of the game right now.
Well, he might have hurt himself earlier. They haven't been having him punt.
Garrett Graham came in for him, number 8.
And that's a pretty big loss on defense.
He is. He's everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a run stopper.
So 1st and 20.
Reverse.
Good call.
Sniffed it out.
Oh.
Come on, guys.
Not bad. That's only a gain of about 5, Mike, on all of that.
I thought he had him around the shoulder pads. I think he might get
Did they throw the flag on it?
He did.
They had him around the shoulder pads. I know they wanted it, but
no.
Yeah. I don't like that whenever, people are, especially players, they're asking for a call and then the flag comes in. I've never liked that really. So, but either way, that's going to be a horse collar and a 15-yard penalty, and that's going to give the Boomers a first down on the 20. So that kind of changes things a little bit with 9:09 here left in the fourth quarter. We got to buckle down.
They've leaned a little heavier on the run game.
Surprisingly. Yeah. And as they right on cue, cuts it up the middle, gains about 2 to bring up second down. We'll call it 3. They're going to give him 3. So second down is 7. Ball is going to be on the 17.
That's the wrinkle that they've put in. We can't get it in our head that they're not going to throw the ball and get lazy on our wideouts, on our coverages and our assignments.
Yeah, absolutely. We have got to just stay home. It looks like we're bringing, we are worried about that run. That's what worries me because we don't have
anybody.
We don't have anybody deep. We're selling out for the run here, and it looks like we're got him as Luke Montgomery comes from the back, not even touched.
Nice,
great job for a loss of about 6. That's going to bring up 3rd and 16.
Only thing we might have done there is come a little tomahawk chop, get that ball out of his hands, but that was perfect.
Yeah, he didn't even know what hit him.
That was well timed.
Great job by Luke.
Virtually no time for that quarterback to decide what he was going to do with that ball.
He didn't have a choice to. 7:45 left here in the game.
He's got.
And he just throws it up.
Good job.
He was
good
scared.
job.
That's 4th down and
in his head.
16. Yeah, he was. He just threw it up. Somebody was fixing to hit him, and he didn't want no part of that.
Yep. Receiver ran a post. He threw a corner, but that was basically just a lifesaver to save his life.
Looks like they're going to try a field goal here, Mike.
From what I saw from their kicker during warm-ups, I'm not buying this. I'm not buying this at all.
This is a 42? That's left. That's wide. Wide left. Kick is no good. So the Bulldogs will take over with 7:31 left here in the fourth quarter. You're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Your job can get dirty. You need a solution. At Waste Solutions, we offer front-end loaders, roll-off containers, and everybody in between. We're a locally owned company, and we've been serving our community for 21 years. We love Southwest Oklahoma, and we take care of our own. Every dirty problem has a solution. Waste Solutions. Click or call today.
Welcome back, everyone, as the Bulldogs take over here. Handoff up in the middle to Rodriguez. He keeps fighting. Gains about 4 hard-fought yards.
I thought he was leaning forward on the snap, Arthur.
Was he?
I thought he was.
Yeah, well,
I'm glad
they haven't called it all year, so you might as well. I mean, if they ain't going to call it, you might as well do it too.
Let's go, boys. Let's get your hands off your hips. Let's get ready to hit somebody.
You know what I look for here, Mike? We're up by a touchdown, 30-23 with 7 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. We're going to eat this clock up, I really do think. And, just pound it up the middle, couple runs to the outside, maybe a little option. Yep, here we go.
Turn it up.
Oh, and he's met. That he loses about a yard maybe. No, they're going to give him back to the line of scrimmage, which is a good job by him. But
nobody blocking.
That, and you're coming to the short side of the field.
Yeah.
With his speed, you give him a little bit more of that room.
Go top side.
Yeah, you take away a little. I mean, folks, you don't understand. I mean, even though somebody's fast, whenever they compress that field there, it takes away some of that speed from them.
We need this third down right here. Went away from our passing game.
Yep. Sweats in motion. Ball's on the ground. I think we got back on it, but the Boomers are saying they have it, but they weren't too confident about it. I think we got back on it, Mike.
It looked like hands got on it.
We got back on it. Third down.
Fourth
down?
Yes.
All right, fourth down with 5:50 left in the fourth quarter.
That was an ugly offensive series right there.
That was very bad. I know sometimes when you get into kill the clock mode,
yeah, you kill your offense.
You do, and you still got to run your offense, the same offense. Just take the 25 seconds off the clock. You know what I mean?
I listened to Brett Favre talk one time, and
oh my God, oh that was close.
Come on, get a roll.
There we go. Good roll.
Get a roll.
All right, we'll take it. 33-yard line of the Boomers is where it goes out of bounds. We'll be right back here. You're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network. All right, folks, we're back here with 5:23 left here in the fourth quarter in the ballgame. The Bulldogs are leading 30-23. We just punted away to the Boomers. Our defense has been playing pretty good in this second half. The only touchdown that the Boomers have had is on a kickoff return to open the second half, and that the receivers just weren't even looking for that ball. So that's a second down and 10.
Quarterback
really
did not look very confident there, Arthur.
No, and really the only – what are we doing?
Got an injured player.
We got an injured player. Well, we'll take a timeout for an injured player as well. We'll take it with you. You're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you.
Arrow Sign Company has been serving Oklahoma and surrounding states for over 60 years. As a family-owned business, our focus has always been on driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom sign design and manufacturing to installation and service, Arrow Sign has the knowledge and experience to deliver the ideal sign for you while using materials of the highest quality to ensure that your sign will look great for years and years to come. We design and manufacture our signs for longevity, so you get the greatest return on investment possible. Arrow Sign Company, helping your business thrive since 1950.
All right, welcome back, folks. As we get everything sorted out there, and the Boomers will take over, and it is 2nd down and 10. Defense, like I was saying before we went to break, defense has been playing really good for the Bulldogs here in the second. We got a fumble. I think they got back on top of it, but they lose 3 yards. It's going to be 3rd down and
Arthur, their offense does not look the same.
No, it doesn't. No. You were just talking about how I'm pretty sure they got a new quarterback in there. Like you were saying that.
Slow out of the backfield, very deliberate, just not very sure of themselves. The second I say that, they're going to do something incredible right here, but we need to take advantage of that.
Yeah, absolutely. They got 3rd and 13 here.
So
we got 4 minutes and 40 seconds left. And if we just get the ball back, I think we can take the clock down. It'll pretty much do it. They look, and he just throws it deep, not even really looking.
Nobody there.
I mean, they're going to send on their punting unit, though, with 4:31 left here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, that quarterback was wanting nothing with standing back there and giving that receiver some time to develop that route.
No. They've been, I mean, to give credit to our defensive line, they've been getting in there the whole time. Deep punt.
Good job. Good
Montgomery
job.
takes it, comes to the short side, and
That's
just
all right.
runs
Good
it out of
job.
bounds. And we'll
Good
take
job.
that with 4:22 left here in the 4th quarter. Your Bulldogs lead 30-23. We're going to take the break with you, folks. You're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Barres Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. Team, and start your path to success today.
Welcome back, folks, as your Bulldogs take over with 4:22 left here in the 4th quarter. 1st and 10, handoff up the middle to Rodriguez. He has a little bit of room, and he's pounding.
Nice.
Looks like he got about 8 yards to bring up a 2nd down and 2. Excuse me, folks. Nice run. We get a couple first downs here. I know they got 3 timeouts left, but I think that should pretty much take us down to the end. As we want to remind everybody that the 4th quarter is brought to you by the Lawton Fraternal Order of Police. The Fraternal Order of Police, Lodge 98, and the Lawton Police Officer Association proudly serving the Lawton community and supporting all of its athletics. Handoff up the middle again, but he's met right at the line of scrimmage. And thrown down. Let's see.
Tell ya.
Yeah.
Somebody had their eyes closed on that.
Yeah. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 1, a short one, we'll call it. I like it, though.
We need to finish right here, guys.
Should snap the ball with about 3 minutes left, pick up a first down, and then we'll make them use all their timeouts under that 3-minute mark.
I think we're going to have to be a little bit more creative.
Oh, handoff up the middle. He's met right away, but he keeps pushing. I think he pushed his way to a first down, Mike.
He got it.
He was not there, but he
got it.
Like you call him smash. He did smash his way for a first down. They had him back there. Great job. 2:50 left here in the 4th quarter. We'll keep that clock rolling as your Bulldogs lead 30-23.
The board has them with 1 timeout, Arthur.
Oh, yeah, they did call him earlier. I told him I don't think I would have punted there. I don't think they're going to get the ball back, Mike. Handoff up the middle again. I think you're going to see a lot of this, folks.
We need one more first down.
Rodriguez for a gain of 4 to bring up a 2nd down and 6. Yeah, but I think they're. Which is going to be good for your Bulldogs and you Bulldog fans out there. Hans is under center now. I think they found something they like there with handing it off right up the middle there.
Yeah, they've really loaded up on that D-line. There you go. I like that.
Out to Bennett. Oh, crackback.
Yeah.
I just don't understand that play, Mike. How is that illegal?
Was Michael Coleman on that block?
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's going to be a crackback block, personal foul. I mean, it's.
Bennett took a pretty hard hit, but he found that hole and he got through it.
Yeah, I mean, it was great. It's just, I don't. Sometimes they want to take away a lot of stuff out of the football, and I know that's a dangerous play, but what's that going to give us? 2nd down and 20? The minute 48. I still think we're okay, Mike.
Oh, I think we're all right. I just don't like being on this end of the field.
Yeah, bad things can happen, that's for sure. His handoff up the middle to Rodriguez, and he's brought down right away at the 34-yard line. Brings 3rd and about 17 with 1:30 left here in the 4th quarter. I did notice on that play, though, before there, Mike, they snapped the ball with 9 seconds still on the play clock. We got to take that down to at least 3 or 4. And looks like the Boomers are going to take a timeout here with 1:21 left. We're going to take it with you. You're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Welcome back, folks, as your Bulldogs have a 3rd down and 17 with 1:21 left here in the ball game, leading 30-23.
Number 9's been a thumper for Woodward tonight.
Yeah, he comes down all the way off of his position there. Oh, we have a low snap. Not good. Sweat. He makes a man miss. Stiff arms the guy.
Get him, baby.
Stays in bounds smartly. Stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling, because I don't think Woodward has any timeouts left.
They don't.
For a young kid, that is very smart. Knew that he needed to stay in bounds, made a couple guys miss, gained about 7 yards.
There's
8 yards.
26 seconds on the play clock, Arthur. 50 seconds or so on there. They're going to punt the ball with about 30, probably call a timeout.
Yeah, I'm not punting. I'm going to let it roll down and call a timeout with 1 second left.
Yeah.
Which is, I know, Coach Thompson will probably do the same thing. Yeah. Don't get in a hurry. That's what he's telling them. 4, 3, 2. And he does call timeout with 30 seconds left here in the ball game, folks. We're going to take the break with you. You're watching the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
At Cactus Floral, they're more than just your average florist. Speedy, reliable deliveries and customer care that's beyond compare are just 2 things that set them apart. Wedding flowers to special events and memorials, candles, jewelry, and unique vintage items. They're your professional local florist, proudly serving Cache in the surrounding area. They're ready to assist you when you need flowers delivered locally or worldwide. Give them a call today at 844-626-9269. Cactus Floral, 501 West H in Cache.
Welcome back, folks, as your Bulldogs look to punt it away here on 4th and 9 with 30 seconds left here in the ballgame, up 30-23.
Good snap.
And it's all-out blitz. They don't get to him. Great job by the youngster.
Have a little coverage, low coverage.
And
blanket
everybody's down there. Great job by the Bulldogs.
Nice. That was a
the
clutch
Boomers
snap.
are going to have it on the 33.
That was a clutch snap right there.
Yeah, with 20 seconds left, they brought the blitz and brought everybody. And for the young kid Thor, he got the kick away and still was able to make a good kick out of it too. So they have a long ways to go.
Thor brought the hammer there, Arthur.
He did. Thor brought the hammer. I love it.
All right, we need to play some smart defense right here. And so we got a bunch formation on the top.
Yep, and he just throws it up. Going. Just play defense. Oh, yeah, okay. He did beat him to the point of contact, the receiver did, but.
About 14 seconds left, Arthur.
Yeah.
2 plays?
If they catch it in bounds, I think they're only going to get 1 play out of it.
Well, the clock will stop on the first down.
I will say you need to watch it with that bunch formation over there. Watch a hook and ladder. Don't over-pursue and don't over-bite on that.
I like the fact that we're playing kind of a canopy defense right here. We've got a couple guys back 25 yards walking up a little bit right now.
I mean, a 20-yard pass isn't going to hurt you, even a 30-yard pass.
Oh,
and we're going to get a false start. Can we get a 10-second runoff like they do in the NFL?
Well, if we had a moving clock, they would have a runoff, but the clock was stopped right there. So we got I'm going to have 4 wideouts to the top.
Yeah, we have 4 wideouts, 1 down bottom. We have several safeties deep as they false start again. And they're going to have a 2nd down and 20, which is irrelevant because they're not going to have 4 downs here, folks. It's going to be – there's only 13 seconds left.
We just need to, if someone does catch the ball, we need to make sure we make a tackle and we don't give them any yards after the catch.
Yeah, just don't let them out free. Oh, that's an incomplete pass. I ain't never seen a quarterback get rid of didn't want the ball as much as he didn't want that one right there, Mike.
Well, that was nice. Even though we're playing coverage, our D-line has still got their ears pinned back going after that guy with the football.
He's throwing his hands up like, what am I supposed to do? And like you said earlier, he wants to roll out to his right. And they've widened those defensive ends out, not letting him do it. And he don't know what to do, but just throw the ball up.
I think I'd even consider running a twist right here and get somebody a free runner at him. And do a twist.
I love it. Paulus is wide out again, and he's just going to – yep. Now that's going to be ball game, folks. Yep. 3, 2,
nice.
1, and your Bulldogs take the win 30-23 over the Woodward Boomers.
Good job, boys. Way to show your mettle.
Yeah, great job in the second half to come back. Good job. We'll be right back here, folks, with your post-game coverage of your Cache Bulldogs as the Bulldogs win 30-23 over the Woodward Boomers.
Lawton Fort Sill Regional Airport, just 1 mile to anywhere. Offering non-stop service to Dallas-Fort Worth. Fast, friendly, and convenient without all the hassles. Easy parking, and with close proximity to your arrivals and departures, all in their newly renovated terminal. Here to there in just 1 mile. To book your mile to anywhere destination from LAW, log on to AA.com or call 800-433-7300.
When it comes to your health, you want and deserve the best. You want a hospital with the highest quality scores in the region and one that provides safe, excellent care. Southwestern Medical Center has been a part of this community for 115 years and has a history of delivering compassionate, skilled health care to Lawton and Fort Sill. Choose the hospital that has always put the health of this community first. Southwestern Medical Center. Be well. Live well. That's why we're here.
Are you prepared for summer? We are.
Keep your air conditioner ready with a Miller Noble Heating and Air Maintenance Plan. We service all makes and models from Bryant, Carrier, and Lennox. Just need a repair? We can do that. Can't pay for it all at once? We offer financing plans too. Is it time to replace your old system? We offer free estimates on new systems. Click or call today and stay comfortable with Miller Noble Heating and Air.
Welcome back, folks, as your Cash Bulldogs defeat the Woodward Boomers 30-23 to go 1-1 in district play. Mike, a great game, hard fought for the Bulldogs, and, you know, winning, no matter who it is, it doesn't come easy, but it sure does feel good. And this is one of them games that it might not have came easy for the Bulldogs, but it sure does feel good in the end. And, you know, sometimes getting over that first hump is really tough, but I'm super proud of them.
Sure, it wasn't pretty at times, but they showed the mettle to come back, keep their head in the game. They had to have a second and a half score to do it. Had to have a defensive stand to do it. So no, this is the thing that you kind of you can take and use and build on and gain some confidence from it, and know that when the chips are not going your way, that you can pull together as a team and get it done.
Yeah, absolutely. It was just a great job team-wise. I mean, because we're sitting here and we're talking about who's the players, on offense and defense. And, I thought that the team-wise, they just did so good in almost every aspect of the game. So defensively for me, I've got to go with the defensive line. They put pressure on that quarterback all the time. Love the adjustment that the coaches made there in the second half to widen their defensive end out. Great job. Just amazing job by that defensive line tonight all across the board, Mike.
Well, we had talked, and I'm going to make a change because
Okay.
I really feel like on the offensive side of the ball, it's kind of a mirror of what you just said. We had several guys that ran the ball really well. Of course, Smash stuck it up in there. Rodriguez did a great job. You had different guys that were able to hit the edge on the outside. But I'm going to go back to the O-line. I thought the O-line, they're the ones that made those holes. They stuck together. I can see them maturing, so I'm going to go O-line on player of the game for the offense.
I like it. I mean, I think that they did both sides of the line. They dominated, did an amazing job, and that's to their medal. That is amazing for them. And I don't want to leave tonight without saying that this is Coach Thompson's first win as a head coach here in high school, and I know there's many more to come. But I'm glad to be here, watching, getting to witness it. He did I know he has to feel good tonight, as well as Landon, Abbott, and the rest of those guys. First time to feel that, and there's many more to come for them, but it feels good to get that first one.
I'm going to give a shout-out to Coach Abbott, too, because we said before the second half started we wanted to see a couple wrinkles, some things that they hadn't ran in the first half that they were going to run in the second half on offense.
Yeah.
And they pulled those out of the bag, some things that they didn't show in the first half, and they were very effective, made a difference in the ball game, so kudos to him, too.
Absolutely. Folks, before we go, I want to thank everyone. Thank all of you for listening, but none of this would be made possible without all of our great sponsors: Hillary Communication, the Orchard Group, Morgan Stanley, Wayne's Drive-In, Waste Solutions, McCracken Portable Toilets and Septic, Moonlight Mechanical, great. I mean, especially coming into this time of year, give them a call at 580-512-2014. They'll do all your HVAC needs for your heaters. We're fixing to get into that time. And Lawton Firefighters Association, Vincent Saylor, State Farm, the Lawton Fraternal Order of Police, Comanche Home Center, a halftime band sponsor was Phillips Music. I just want to thank all of them for all their great support from all of us. Next week we're on the road to Weatherford. So on Thursday night. So look for us there. Come visit. Come. We need all the support we can get. Come help, travel with us. If you can't, like I said, listen to us. You can find us on all the apps. You have been listening to the Cash Bulldogs on the Oklahoma Sports Network.